What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be using this machine right here to fix up a guardrail. In today's video this thing is completely destroyed and we are going to be fixing it. So if you guys are excited for this insane video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I think we should begin with the video. What a beautiful day, and oh my goodness, why is my truck pink? No way, dude, who did this? Hold on, I need to park this thing right here. I'm gonna throw this thing in park. There we go. And oh my goodness, what did 13-year-old bros did to my truck? Dude, this is completely unusable. There's presents in the back. There is a bunny. There's like bunny teeth in front of the grill, and the suspension is completely messed up. Oh my goodness. Let me know if I should get back at 13-year bros, because he just pranked me and we are in a crazy prank war. Should I get him back? Because look at what he did with my truck. But anyways, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be fixing a bridge because the guardrail ended up breaking. I think someone ended up hitting it maybe when they were driving at night. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's jump into the video. As you guys can see, I'm all ready. I've got my vest on, I've got my tools. Look at that, I got all of my tools right here. And I was gonna take the work truck, but it looks like this thing is completely messed up. Dude, can I go under this? Dude, I can pretty much go under my truck. Dude, this is the worst prank I've ever gone through. I might have to get him back, you guys, but let me know in the comments. If not, that's fine. We do have a big day today because we gotta run over to the trailer store so we can pick up a trailer and then the special machine that is gonna be used to fix this guardrail. So let's make a right in this intersection right here and let's get back into town. We're gonna go in the main part of the city because that is where the trailer store is located. So let me step on this thing. And oh my goodness, let me slow down. Oh dude, there's a APM sheriff station right there. Oh, I am not supposed to be speeding, you guys. All right, we have a stop sign right here. The road is clear and the trailer store is gonna be on the right side. So let's pull in. Hopefully the trailer that I ordered is here, and oh yep, it looks like it is right here. So let me back this thing up. I'm gonna slowly reverse this just like so. Oh my goodness, first try we got the trailer connected to the T-Rex. Now the first spot that we are going to be making our way towards is going to be the farm, because that's actually going to be the place where this machine is currently at. I didn't know it was this person had this machine, but we're going to go and pick it up from his house. He's going to be super nice that he's going to give it to us for like an hour or two until we finish fixing the bridge. But let's make our way down this road until we see a farm on the left side. Farm. I don't see a farm. Oh my goodness, did I pass it? Oh more. Oh wait, I think the farm is gonna be right here. Yes, the farm is right here. So let me make a left turn, and oh, hello little cow. And oh my goodness, there are so many cattle right here. Hi siblings. All right, so okay, so the machine is gonna be right here. I'm gonna pull into this side because I'm gonna throw down the ramps of the trailer. All right, let's go and throw the ramps to the ground. Let's kick them down. All right, and then we're gonna hop into this nice looking machine. Dude, this is really nice. I like the color on this thing. But we're gonna get this thing loaded up on top of this trailer. Hopefully it fits. I don't know if I have to raise the forks. It looks like we don't have to. All right, nice. So we're gonna park this thing right here. Let me turn it off and let's hop out. Let me just make sure the straps are all good. All right, looks like they're all good, and we can start getting actually, you know what, we also have to run to the plain tool store. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry you guys, I'm so sorry. Can you guys forgive me? I'm still a little bit shocked by what 13-year-old bros did to my favorite work truck. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he did that. All right, so let me hop in the TRX. We're gonna back this thing up and we're gonna pull out where we came from. So let me carefully do this. All right, and then let me pull out. All right, nice. But the main reason that we are gonna be heading towards the plain tool store is because we're gonna get the road fixed up, which means we're gonna have to close it on both sides. So we're gonna have to use those cones to close the road, if that makes any sense. So let's make a right where the main road is. Let me carefully turn. There we go. Oh, that was a really wide turn. I did not mean to make that kind of a huge wide turn. Alright everyone, we are back in town. W's in the chat. And by the way, the suspension of my T-Rex is not liking this. Look, it's kind of squatting in the rear, because if you guys didn't know, this is an off-roading truck and not a work truck. I wonder what happened to my work truck. But anyways, the plain tool store is right here. I'm gonna quickly turn on my hazards and we are gonna run inside this shop because we're gonna get two different types types of cones. So let's run inside the store, and then I think I'm gonna grab these cones right here, and then I'm gonna grab these cones right here. All right, nice. So we got the big cones, and then we got the baby cones, or the small cones. All right, let's walk around the store and let's check if we need anything else. I don't think we need anything else because the rest of this stuff is for like camping and stuff, and I'm not gonna go camping today, or at least right now. All right, so I walked around the store. We don't need anything, so let's quickly check out for our cones. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just paid like 40 bucks for these cones. All right, let's walk out and let's start making our way to the bridge so we can get it fixed up. All right, let me hop in. Let me turn it on, and the bridge is gonna be down this road right here. I believe it should be this bridge right here. If it doesn't have the guardrails, then it's probably gonna be the bridge down the main road. And oh yes, oh my goodness, it is so destroyed right now. Oh, this is not good. All right, so I'm gonna pull over right here. There we go. I think I'm gonna pull over to the corner, and then we're gonna unload this special machine from the trailer. So let me hop in. Let me carefully get this down. All right, and then we are gonna start closing the road because we gotta fix this bridge. So I'm gonna fix it probably on this side. Let me just close to this side of the bridge. So let me do one, and then another one in the middle. There we go. And I think we can just put two more right here, and then just put the smaller cones. Yes, like this. Awesome. Look at that. We got that side of the road closed. All we gotta do is close the other side of the road just to be safe. It's always good to be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna place one cone right here, and then we're gonna place another one, and then we're gonna place another one, and I guess we just put two more right here, right? Oh, that one's gonna be a little bit crooked, but that's fine. All we gotta do is put the baby cones just like so. I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place another one right there, and perfect. Look at that. We've got both sides of the road completely closed down. Oh yeah, no more need to panic. Let me hop in the machine right here, and then I'm gonna carefully back this thing up. All we gotta do is raise kind of like the booms right here. Oh, hold on, there was a tree in my way, so let me raise the boom, and then raise the, I guess, you know what, not raise the forks, bring them down, and then we just extend this. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. And now we just fix the guardrail like this. Oh, hold on, I think I might have to put the forks down a little bit. There we go. And then we should start fixing it and begin by putting this into place. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the entire bridge, but I am gonna be doing kind of the first entrance and then kind of the first part of the bridge as well. So we're gonna push all of this in. Just roleplay, you guys. Pretend. Shh. You know what? I'm just gonna push all of this in just to make sure. Oh, look at that. Is that thing split in half? Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. Look. Holy moly. This thing got cut in half. What the heck? All right, hold on. Let me check this from the bottom. Okay, so it looks perfect right here. All right, nice. All right, so it's not bad. It just looks really bad at the top. So let me get up here, and I'm going to continue fixing this bridge right here. We're almost finished, you guys. And then we're going to be able to go back to our house so we can go back and fix my work truck that was completely destroyed. I wonder who did it. So let me quickly finish this up. All right, and I think that is going to be it for the fix of the bridge. I think that looks really nice, you guys. Dude, it looks like brand new. It looks like nothing ended up happening to the bridge, but that's because I'm the best employee ever. I'm gonna back this thing up, and I'm gonna retract the boom all the way back, and then I'm gonna raise what is this called, the forks up. How do I raise it? Oh yes, like that, because I don't want it to poke the back of my work truck. So let me get this thing parked up right here. There we go. Let's put the straps down all the way down. Nice. And all we gotta do is kick up the ramps and pick up our mess, which is just the cones. It wasn't really much of a mess. So let me quickly pick up all of these cones. Oh my goodness, I have so many cones. There we go. The last one on this side, and look at that. Boom. Oh no, we got one more side to do. All right, so let me start picking the cones from this side, and then we should be completely done with picking up the mess that we left on the bridge, which is gonna be done. Let's go. All right, so let me hop in the TRX. We're gonna start driving back to our spot, which just means my home, so we can grab the work truck and get it restored like brand new, because you know, you guys know what happened. Someone had to destroy my truck. Cough cough, 13-year bros. But it looks like we have arrived back to my house. I'm gonna leave my truck parked right here and get in my truck right here, because the sun looks like it's about midday and I don't want to return by midnight. But take a look at this thing. This thing is the most ugly truck I have ever seen in my life. What the heck, dude? I feel like 13-year bros kind of went too far with this one. Let me know in the comments if he went too far with this prank, and let me know if I should prank him back. Oh yeah. But like I said, if I do prank come back, I will not be going easy on him. Alrighty, everyone, we are back in town. The mechanic shop is down the road. I can see it. So let me get this thing backed up, and I'm gonna open up the garage door just like so, and we're gonna get this thing looking like brand new. So throw this thing in park, turn off the engine, and the first thing we are gonna be doing is fixing the color on this thing. So let's make it back to my favorite color, which is a nice gray. There we go. We are going to be removing all of these ugly attachments, even the flatbed, because we are not going to be needing it anymore. So let's remove all of this. There we go. Let me take the nose off. Let me take the presents off, and I think that is going to be it. All we got to do is fix the suspension and then fix up the camber. Oh my goodness. All right, so it looks like we're looking really good. Let me quickly add a bed. We're going to add a nice dually bed with a tailgate. Let's add some mud flaps. Oh, which one is it? Okay, so I normally add these mud flaps right here. I'm gonna add a hitch, a light bar, and a headache rack. Oh yeah, we also can't forget about the running boards, which I always get the most expensive one. All right, so all we gotta do is fix the suspension. I'm just gonna raise it a little bit since I did kind of drop it to stock. So this should be good right here. All I'm going to be doing is fixing up the wheels since I feel like they're a little bit off. I don't know, something's off about them. All right, so it looks like nothing was wrong with them, and now it should be pretty much back to new. Let me just make sure that I didn't miss an attachment, which it looks like I did not. So let's pull this out to the shop. Look at this. Oh my goodness, we ended up fixing my truck, dude. Holy moly. And I feel like it looks way better, you guys. Look at that, dude. That looks way better. It literally looks like brand new. I just bought it, but it's got pretty much everything I had originally. But I think that is gonna be it for this video, and if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains modding, and today we have my work truck, which we are going to be turning into a flatbed and working for the city. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and let's jump in. So they added flatbeds back into APM. They did remove it for like a week, but now they are back, and why not turn my work truck into a flatbed? I think that just makes sense. So let me just hop in. We're gonna get this thing turned on, and we are gonna start driving to the mechanic shop so we can get this thing with the brand new flatbed, and then we can probably raise up the suspension. I feel like my suspension is a little bit low. Oh my goodness, I just hit my mailbox. I'm gonna be in trouble. So pretty much this is gonna be a revamp of the flatbed. So this is a really nice update because now you can add it to your favorite trucks, or at least the majority of like new trucks that allow the flatbed to be added to the trucks, which is pretty cool. It's pretty sick. So we have quite the day today. We're gonna have to pick up a lot of stuff and do a lot of jobs when working for the city, but we have a stop right here, so let's make sure the road is clear. All right, let's cross through, and then we're gonna make a right on this road right here because this is a little shortcut to go to the mechanic shop. Because if you take a look at the stop sign, we have the mechanic shop called Tenny right here. So I'm gonna back this thing up. You know what, let me pull in through the other side. I think this is the entrance right here. So I'm gonna back this thing up. I'm gonna quickly hop out because I am going to have to open up this garage door just like so we can pull in my GMC Denali. By the way, my color looks a little bit different. Typically my truck looks more grayish, but yeah, it looks really different today. But let's quickly fix that. Let me quickly make my truck gray. There we go. I'm gonna add some reflectance. Is that a good gray? I think that's a really nice gray. Let me add a little bit of tint. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta make this thing super fast. All right, so we maxed out the engine, and then actually before we do the wheels and the suspension, I'm gonna quickly add the brand new bed, which it looks like we have two options. We can add this one, or we could add this one right here. Oh my goodness, I don't know which one to go to. I like both of these. Both of these look really nice, you guys. Are they the same? I feel like they're the same. Actually, you know what? This one is wider and this one is smaller. This is for a single cab, and then this is for like a dually, which we are gonna be taking. I wonder if this thing has a bed. Wait, can I add it? Oh my goodness, I can't add a tailgate. Dude, that looks so silly. We're not gonna add a headache rack because this thing already has one, so we don't need another one. But we are gonna add these running boards because I feel like it goes with the style. Let me also take off the hitch. We do not need that. And lastly, I am gonna put a winch on the front just in case we need to tow some stuff, because you know today we are gonna be a work truck. Let me also fix the light bar because this one does not look good. And that is gonna be it for the attachments. We can now move on to the suspension. I'm gonna add a little bit of suspension, nothing too crazy because I don't want want this thing to be super tall. Let me add a little bit of camber. Now I'm gonna make these a little bit wider. There we go. And then I'm gonna tuck them in a bit from the back. Oh my goodness, this looks crazy. Actually, you know what? I think I have to fix the offset. They're a little bit too tilted. All right, there we go. Camber. Did I say offset? I meant camber. All right, this thing looks way better. What else do we need? I guess the rims, but I really love these rims. Maybe we can find better ones. This one? Actually, you know what? We can just grab these right here and make them chrome. So let me do that. Let me see if this thing is looking nice. All right, look at this thing. This thing is looking like a beauty. Is that it for the build? I think that's it for the build. We're finished. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me quickly fix up the wheels. There we go. Boom. Now we are finished. Let's pull this bad boy out of the garage, or I guess the mechanic shop, and take a look at this thing. Yo, we ended up cooking, chat. Take a look at this work truck that we managed to turn into a flatbed. Yo, this thing looks really nice. Did I cook, chat? Let me know. Be honest, you guys, or was this a mess? But I think it's time to put it to the test. So I'm gonna go and quickly hop in. We're gonna start. Actually, you know what? We can start our shift. So we are gonna be starting our shift as a worker for the city. And oh no, it looks like we are gonna begin our first job right here. So let's get this mess out of here. I'm gonna put them in the back of my flatbed. So let me put the flatbed right there. I'm gonna put another hay bale on top there. Oh, hold on. All right, this one is gonna go sideways just like that. And let me grab the last one. Dude, I am so heavy, dude. Oh, I'm gonna be so sore. Let me try to hop on. There we go. And boom, we got the hay bales loaded onto the trailer. I mean flatbed. I meant to say flatbed. And we cleaned up the mess that this guy ended up leaving. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is this? Toolbox. Oh, that's pretty sick. I can store some stuff. And then side rails. What if I click on side rails? Oh, what is that supposed to do? Oh, it's supposed to drop it down. That's pretty nice. All right, but I'm gonna keep it on since I don't want those hay bales to kind of roll off or slide to the side. And we're gonna hop into the dually. Our next job is gonna be at the salt center, and pretty much we're gonna go and clean up that area. I don't know if I'm gonna need any tools. I mean, we could quickly run over to the store. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and say that we don't need some tools for the job. I guess we're gonna find out because we are now at the salt center. So oh my goodness, look at that mess, you guys. Dude, are you serious right now? All right, so let me get my truck parked up, and then I'm gonna pick up all of these cones. Oh my goodness, dude, whoever works here, please clean up your mess next time. But I'm gonna quickly grab all of my cones. All right, let me grab this one. I'm gonna grab that one, and then I'm gonna grab this one. Now I'm not gonna put them in the back since they're not mine. It's owned by this company, so I'm just gonna organize it, and I'm just gonna place them right here in a straight line if I can. It's gonna look a little bit crooked because there's kind of like a little incline right here. Look at that little incline. Oh my goodness, that thing looks like it's gonna fall over, but trust me, it's not gonna flip over. And look at that, we have all the cones in order, and we can head over to our last job, which is gonna be at the APM seed place, which it's honestly like down the road. It's pretty fast. So let me actually turn around right here. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to do a little U-turn. All right, now we can turn, and pretty much we're gonna go and pick up a pallet of seed because we're gonna grab it and take it to the tool store because they're kind of low on supplies. So they want me to kind of help them out, and since I'm working part of the city, I guess they have a contract with them. So you know, I don't mind helping them out. I'm gonna open up this garage right here before I back. Oh my goodness, did I just sideswipe my truck? Oh dude, I am so clumsy. I am the clumsiest YouTuber ever. All right, so let me hop in, and then I'm gonna back my work truck right in here. Let me carefully back this thing up. All right, everyone, we have our work truck backed into the APM seed place. I'm gonna grab a forklift, which it seems that we can use this one. I'm gonna hop into this thing, and hold on, let me turn it on. I gotta turn on my safety light, and then I'm gonna try to grab a pallet of seed. I'm gonna try to fit it on the back of our work truck. I don't know if it's gonna fit on the flatbed. Let me see. Am I gonna have enough space to load up the pallet of seed? I'm gonna try. Actually, you know what? We could just unload these hay bales, and then we can just put them on the side. You know what? I'm gonna place them outside. I don't want them to be inside because they're gonna be like, who is this hay bales? Let me grab another hay bale. I'm gonna put it right next to where I placed the first one. So this one is going right here. And let me quickly grab the last hay bale, which is gonna be this. Oh my goodness, what did I just open? Hitch cover. Oh my goodness, you could put a hitch right here. I did not know that. All right, let me grab my last hay bale, and then we're just gonna place it right here on top. Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna quickly throw down the rails because I don't want to hit the side of it. You guys know I'm a little bit clumsy, or very clumsy. So I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing on. We're gonna raise it all the way to the sky, and then I'm gonna try to load this carefully on the top of our brand new work truck that we made and built today. So I'm gonna lower the forks, unload this, and look at that, we successfully loaded the pallet of seed. Now before we do head out, I'm gonna kick up the rails. There we go. We don't want that thing to kind of fall. Hopefully it doesn't, because if I brake too hard, this thing might fall. Anyways, let me put the forklift where we got it from. I'm gonna lower the forks, and then I'm gonna get this thing parked up where I got it from, which was probably around here. Now let me just turn off the safety lights, and we can now get out of here. So make sure everything is safe and secure. All right, I'm gonna hop in, and we are gonna start making our way towards the APM tool store. So I'm gonna, oh my goodness, no way, oh my goodness, this is a complete mess, dude. I can't believe it fell. Oh, you know what, I'm supposed to load it from the side. Oh, whoops. All right, so I'm gonna quickly run inside the APM seed warehouse and grab a forklift and bring it back. Alrighty everyone, we are now back. I'm gonna grab this pallet of seed, and we are gonna try again. I'm gonna load it from the side this time. Hopefully this works better than happened like a couple seconds ago. So we're gonna get this thing loaded right here. Hopefully this thing does not fall this time. So let me quickly unload it. There we go. And I'm gonna quickly put this forklift inside of this warehouse right here. Open sesame. No way, that actually worked. I can't believe saying open sesame works. But let's leave the forklift right in the corner. Let's go and get this pallet of seeds delivered. All right, let me hop in, and I'm gonna carry, oh, hold on, I need to kick up the rail. Imagine if I left without kicking up the rail. That could have been bad. But let's quickly get out of here. I'm gonna try to drive as slowly as possible. Oh my goodness, as slowly as possible. I might have to put this in low drive, honestly. There we go. We are now in low drive, so technically this thing should not be moving too much, and I'm just gonna drive at my pace because I honestly don't want this to fall. So, oh my goodness, dude, I almost dropped it. No way. All right, careful. If I step on this thing one more time, it is so over for me, and I'm kind of at a point where like I'm a little bit too far from the warehouse to grab the forklift. So if this thing falls, I am so cooked, chat. Oh no, look at that, it's on the side of the rails. Dude, this is gonna be so close. Alrighty everyone, we are still driving to the tool store. As you guys can see, the pallet is still in the back of the trailer. I feel like I am so close, and boom, we are now at the plain tool store. So let me quickly back this thing up. Let me quickly reverse this thing carefully. All right, and then I'm gonna grab a forklift and get this thing unloaded from my truck. So let's open this up. There we go. All right, let's see, where is this forklift? Oh my goodness, it's right here. That was easy. All right, so I'm gonna quickly back this thing up, and then I'm gonna raise this. So let me quickly raise the fork. There we go. And we're gonna try to grab it from the side. Let me just drop the rails. Nice. So let me carefully grab this pallet. Oh, hold on, I can't believe that worked. And then we're just gonna drop it right here in the corner. So let me quickly unload it. There we go. And boom, look at that. Let me just lower the forks, because if I have the forks raised all the way to the top, then that is gonna be a safety hazard. But we got the pallet of seed loaded into the plain tool store. Let me just close that right up, and before we do leave, I'm gonna kick up the side rail and make our way back home, because if you guys take a look at the time, the sun is about to start going down, and home sweet home, we have now arrived back to our house with our amazing work truck. Now let me get this thing parked in my driveway. There we go. And take a look at the machine we ended up using in today's update. I think we need some W's in the chat. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. And if you guys take a look, we have Dusty TV back here. Yeah, oh yeah, he's back for another video, because you guys love these collabs, and we have a very good and special video today. Because would you like to tell them what we're gonna be doing with the construction vehicles in today's video?
Well, I think honestly we left our trucks at the truck stop, so we're gonna have to go get those. But I heard there's actually 2 construction vehicles that we need to go pick up.
Oh yeah, you're right. Do you actually know where they are though?
Yeah, I think I know where they are. I mean, I'm an experienced truck driver, so like I know where everything.
Oh, okay, then you can definitely lead the way in today's video, since Dusty is such a great driver. Guardrail. But if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to Dusty as well. I'm gonna leave the link for his channel in the bio so you guys can drop that subscribe to his channel. But I think it's time to begin. No more yapping, you guys. No more yapping, Dusty. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, honestly, I could use a burger. How about you?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, honestly, since we are gonna be making our way towards the truck stop, we could grab a little burger. I mean, even though it's like kind of early.
Yeah, but burgers are like good any time of day.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just not used to having a burger in the morning.
Yeah.
Dusty is right behind us. All right, make a left turn. All right. Oh my goodness,
shoot.
Dusty. I just said make a left turn. Dusty, do not get stuck.
No.
Dusty, if you get stuck,
I think I'm good, bro.
Okay. Because I don't have a winch on this truck.
This thing's it's a drift truck. You know, I stole it from that one dude. You know.
No, I don't know. And why doesn't your truck have a tailgate?
Don't ask me.
I don't know what's going on with your truck, but make a right on this main road. And oh my goodness, dude, what is up with your truck, dude? I gotta pull over. Let me turn on those.
No.
All right, I'm gonna leave that with the hazards on. And dude, what the heck is going
I tried
on?
drifting the corner, bro.
Why would you do that? You don't even have a tailgate. This thing is not. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a drift build?
It's a drift build, bro. It's a wide body.
This is pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
I know.
All right,
but
so
like, too bad I kind of crashed.
Well, I mean, you got two options. You can just like walk because the truck stop is right there, or you can hop in with me. Oh yeah.
I mean,
so which one?
I guess I can hop in with you.
All right, let's go.
Hey, look, the speed limit's 67.
No, it's not. 65.
67.
I see 65. All right, here we are at
like
the truck
67
stop.
better.
No, I don't. All right, so let's pull up to the truck stop. Let's see. Well, I mean, we could quickly go through the drive-thru. Wait, can you order your food through the drive-thru?
I think so.
Let me know if you can reach, because I'm gonna grab my food right here. Oh, hold on.
Reach.
Okay. So just don't get the zombie burger. Last time you had a bite of that, and you kind of didn't like it, and you almost chucked it at me.
I got a tomato burger.
Oh, okay.
And look, there's our beautiful trucks.
Oh my goodness. I think the previous person that ended up using my semi left beacons on.
Yeah, mine is just a rental. I'm not that rich.
What do you mean that?
Low key, this burger's pretty good.
I know, this thing is pretty good. Kind of reminds me of a Krabby Patty. Look at that thing.
I know, Krabby Patties are low key Pete.
All right, let me grab some fries. Ooh, these are my favorite kind of fries though. Hold on. I need to go for seconds. Yeah, this is fire. No, I don't want a sip of yours. Wait, what are you drinking?
I thought you wanted to try mine. It's,
what is it?
It's orange Fanta. It's really good.
Oh, okay. So you taste mine and I'll taste yours. Not bad.
Pretty slimy.
What do you mean? Hey, yo. So we are here at the truck stop. We're going to pick up the semi. Dusty's going to take the blue semi. This is actually one of the most expensive semis in APM. Did you know that?
Yeah, man, it's a rental. You know we have to do our 10-minute pre-trip, right?
What?
Yeah, before you go on the road, you got to check your tires and make sure everything's good.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I typically just hop in and, just pray for the best of
Yeah, so if DOT were to stop, you'd probably lose your CDL.
All right, so what do we do? I typically don't do this, so you can give me a little quick rundown.
Kick each tire,
okay.
And if it feels like there's not that much air in it, then yeah.
Okay.
You gotta go air it up. I think all mine are good.
Yeah, my tires are pretty good as well. I don't think they're not flat at all. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it, man. You ready to go? I got my GPS pulled up.
Oh yes, let's go. Because right now it looks like it's about to be 12 p.m. So I kind of want to finish this before the afternoon because we have a couple things planned for the afternoon.
All right, just follow me. Make sure you don't crash.
Trust me, I haven't been crashing in this video.
Yeah.
But, I trust you since you did say you're the best truck driver.
Yeah, I'm the best truck driver.
Alrighty, so how far is this thing gonna be?
It says about 6.7 miles away, low-key.
6.7 miles? No way.
Yeah, it's not that far. I think you have the directions on where we're going to be dropping them off at.
No, you never sent it over.
Well, I never got told on where to drop these things off at, man. So, look, you're my boss. You're going to have to figure this out.
Well, I do know where we are going to drop them off, which is going to be at one of the newest construction sites that I don't think you know of. So do not worry. I will save the day. Oh, that's a big turn.
Better. All right, now you got to be really careful here. You have to make a really wide turn.
Kind of nervous. I feel like we should make a game plan just in case we get stuck or you get stuck.
Just leave the trucks here and quit and go live life in another town.
Oh
no. Did you get stuck?
No. False flag. There was just a little rock in the way, so we had to kind of maneuver maneuver around. But we're good. We are here. We have a ride where the construction vehicles are going to be. So let me quickly line this thing up. I'm going to line this thing a little bit back so we can disconnect it. Let me hop out. Let's quickly disconnect this thing. All right. Ooh, these things are huge.
Perfect. Ooh, which one do you want to take?
Oh, dude, my eyes are on the bulldozer. I'm not going to lie. That thing is nice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to honestly take whatever this thing is. Oh, wait.
What happened?
Kind of slow.
What do you mean? Oh, you forgot to disconnect this as well.
Yeah, can you pull the pin for me?
Yeah. Just kind of. Oh my goodness,
God.
dude, I was about to fly. Here, let me disconnect this. There you go. You are now ready to load your machine onto that thing. So let's see. All right, so I feel like I should move my semi. I don't know. All right. Oh my goodness, this thing is heavy. Hold on.
Pretty good so far.
Dude, I had to turn around. No way, you actually reversed.
Yeah, man.
I'm not that good of a player.
I think you kind of have to reverse, man.
Do I?
Yeah, you have to reverse.
Why?
Because like, where's that bucket gonna go? It's gonna clip your tires.
Yeah, you're right.
Screwed.
Okay, let me turn this thing around. This thing takes forever to turn around.
It's really shiny.
Yeah, I know. I added this special paint job.
You finished on it?
Yeah.
You added a finish to it?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
All right, let me get this thing loaded on. Be able to get out of here in a few minutes. There we go. Let me put this thing parked. Turn off the engine. Should I put the extenders on? Or is
Honestly,
that okay?
I think you're fine.
Okay. All right, let me take a look at yours. Oh, dude, you even got it connected to your semi. Hold on, I'm slacking.
Yeah, you're a bit slow, man. I mean, you are getting up there in age.
Yeah, I'm 67. I mean, all right, let me get this thing connected. There we go. You got it connected. And how do we turn around?
You might have a good point. Honestly, I think we might be good.
There's no way we ended up getting stuck right here. Do we actually have to reverse it, or are you gonna try to? Oh, be careful with my semi.
Might just have to jackknife it.
Okay. All right, let me turn this big rig around. You're good. I still need to turn it around. Actually, never mind. I'm good as well. All right, let's go. All right, don't get stuck now, because we got these huge construction vehicles on the trailer, so it definitely puts some pressure. Oh, hold on. Oh, dude, that was close. Okay. All right, we are out of here.
And let you pass me, because I don't know where we're going.
We're gonna make a right turn right here. Oh, this is a wide turn. All right, there you go. Are you following?
Yeah, slowly. This thing's slow. The old Pete ain't got it anymore.
I mean, that thing is pretty new. Once you cross the bridge, you're gonna see a dirt road, which you're gonna have to make a left turn. So start slowing down, because these things are extremely heavy. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on you.
I'll try to slow down my best.
Alrighty, and here we are. So honestly, how should we go about this?
I don't know. I'll probably just park mine right here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, you mind taking a picture with my phone?
Oh, yeah. I can 100% do that. Let me...
All right, I'm gonna stand by. Just make sure you get my good side.
Yeah, don't worry. Let me just move this thing out of the way.
Oh, let's see. Where should I stand for this promotional video? I mean, for this promotional photo.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking right here is pretty good. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, look how cute I look.
Hey, yo. All right, if you want... No, turn around. All right, say cheese and 3, 2... All right, took a picture.
Bet. Just send it to my messages,
Okay. Oh, yeah, we still gotta do this.
Bet. Yeah, we gotta do this. Oh, crap. I accidentally
what happened?
disconnected it again.
Oh, my God.
Let's see.
All right, let's get in the bulldozer.
Okay, makes sense.
Trying to get in
Where
my bulldozer.
does he want these things?
He's gonna want them loaded inside of kind of like this building right here.
You're kind of messing up the dirt, man.
What's up?
You were kind of messing up the dirt.
No, I wasn't. I was fixing it.
Sure.
All right, so let me get this thing parked up. Oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. All right, we're gonna get these things parked up. Let me just park it. Engine is off, and boom, we got my bulldozer delivered. Ugh.
Perfect. Hey, you just gonna leave the blinkers on?
No, I could turn it off. You're right. There you go.
All right. Well, what should we do now?
We gotta return these things, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Mine is a rental.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be fined if you don't return it.
Hey, what if we just take these to the rental place instead of the gas station? I mean, it is closer.
The rental space? Yeah, we could actually.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to the river.
Don't get stuck.
Yeah, I've gotten stuck here a few times actually. Oh my goodness. Don't get stuck. Okay.
Might be good.
You kind of scared me right there.
All right. If you want to follow me, I know where this rental services place is. Holy.
Yeah, I'll follow you right now. Oh my goodness. You got to do something about that coal.
I know. It's a rental though. It's not mine. So don't complain to me.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of coal.
Is it getting in your AC?
Yeah.
Well, wear a mask.
I don't have a mask.
Me
I'm
neither.
a man.
Me too.
All right. So this is going to be the spot. Oh, this is the implement store.
Yeah, they also, do the rental stuff here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where I got this thing.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna reverse?
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't doing all of that.
Just like this.
If
Perfect.
I park like this, oh dude, these things are huge.
We have one problem.
What happened?
How are we gonna get home?
Oh my goodness, I told you we should have gone to the truck stop. I have my TRX over there. And then where's your truck?
In the ditch.
Oh, you're right. right. Well, do you have Uber?
Yeah, or we could just walk, but like low key, I don't feel like walking.
Me neither. That's gonna be a long walk to my house. Well, we have to. Wait, okay. I mean, we could go to the mechanic shop, walk over there, and see if they have a,
Yeah.
a rental we could borrow.
Yeah, like a rental truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, bet, let's go.
You're gonna leave your semi on?
I mean, I kind of can't control that, man. It's got like an auto thing on it.
Oh my goodness, I don't like that. I hate that so much.
Hey, look, you see the NBA Finals there?
Oh no, I don't. The TV is off for me.
Can't
see it,
low-key,
though.
I think the Spurs in game 6, you know?
Well, I don't know. Oh, did you talk to him?
Yeah, let's see. Hey, you got any rental trucks here that we can low-key keep and bring back next year? No? What do you mean no? It's a rental place. Oh, but you have... Okay, so here's the thing.
What happened?
He said he has something else.
Ow, you hit me with the door.
Sorry about that.
Is it in the shop?
I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Low-key. You deal with that. I'm gonna go back in here and go find the keys to it.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna have to open this garage door right here.
Perfect. Let me head back out there.
All right,
And
so
I should find the vehicle.
So I ended up opening this thing, and I don't know if we're
Holy.
supposed to. Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to take this. I mean, I don't mind.
I mean, I don't mind either, low key.
All right,
Let's
let me hop in.
let's just take this thing.
All right, you got the keys, right? All right. Oh.
Yeah, this thing is a beast. Holy.
I know. This thing is lifted and a dually.
Wait, what? He's screaming. I think he's saying something like that's his personal truck. Oh,
No, he's saying take it and return it. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Yo, be careful, dude. This is not our truck. What are you doing, Dusty?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to take it off roading. You know.
Wait, I think it's under your information, so I think he should text
Oh
you.
crap. I think it's fine.
I mean, it is a lifted truck, so I'm pretty sure it's good.
Yeah. Let's just go back to your house. Oh wait.
Oh, that's the wrong road. You gotta make a left and then the right.
I know. Stop bullying me.
I'm not.
Such a good driver.
I know, you haven't crashed in this video.
I know, right? Hey, you think that house up there on the mountain's for sale? We could probably be neighbors.
Which one? This one on the left? I mean,
Yeah.
would you like, oh, do you want to check it out?
Low key, I'm down. Let's check this thing out.
I mean, we could be neighbors, but there's a bad about it.
What about it?
It's single story.
Wait, what does this road go to?
Oh, there should be like
Yo,
a
you
little.
see that?
Yeah, it's a little dock.
I have my own boat ramp.
Dude,
Okay,
that's
now
actually pretty
that's pretty
nice.
cool.
Where? Wait a minute. Where
Where's
does
this way go?
Oh, just back around.
Back to the
Bruh.
normal road. Okay, now that's pretty slick, man. I might have to move in.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. You want to check the interior of the house?
Yeah, let's go see. Maybe they have an open house.
Dude, I like the color though. It's a really nice blue.
Ooh, pretty nice.
That's pretty.
Bit of a
clean.
steep driveway, so gotta have a pretty strong vehicle to get up here.
Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, yo, this kind of looks way better than mine.
Low
Well, let me
key, it's got a single bedroom. You know, perfect
yeah.
for me.
Yeah, you're right.
Got a pretty nice TV too.
Yeah, you could live here with Rick. I mean,
Yeah, Rick. Honestly, yeah, this is nice. I might have to, contact my bank and all that, but I think this is where we ended off.
yes, sir. Oh, I'm stuck.
Alright.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, don't get stuck. I'm not trying to help you out. I think this is where we ended out.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's the wrong emote. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Alrighty, if you guys did enjoy this video with Dusty TV, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. And do you have any final messages to the world?
John Deere's better than Kubota.
Okay, bye, peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video. And in today's American Plains Mudding video today, we're gonna go pick up some construction trucks and then take them to a construction site in today's video. We only have 3 hours to do this job, so if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And let's begin with the video. So we have our beautiful work truck right here, our GMC Denali with the brand new suspension on this thing. This thing is pretty tall now. I didn't want to make it too tall because I feel like when you make it too tall, it just looks kind of funky. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very weird. But let's make a left turn right here, and the first spot that we're gonna go to is the gas station because there's kind of like a truck stop at the gas station, and we're gonna be able to pick up the semi with a gigantic trailer, which we're gonna be able to use to pick up these construction trucks, or I guess they're kind of like semis. I'm not sure what you guys are gonna see, but let me make a left turn right here, and once we pick up the semi with the huge trailer, we're gonna make our way towards the location where these trucks are gonna be. I think they're gonna be down this road. It's at a weird location. It's kind of in a huge garage or new garage. I'm not sure. It's either new or huge. It's one of those two things. But with all that yapping, we managed to arrive at the APM gas station / bus stop. So let's pull in, and oh my goodness, Look how long that thing is. Holy moly guacamole. But let me get this thing parked up right here. I'm gonna get the truck placed right here, turn off the engine, and let's make our way and walk towards the semi. And by the way, you guys, it's been a while since I have done a delivery job. So what way to bring it with this brand new job? But let me turn on the beacons just like so, and let's go around and start making our way towards kind of like the barn where these vehicles are going to be. But let me carefully make a gigantic turn. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. That was pretty bad. And oh my goodness, I'm driving on the wrong side. All right, nice. Now we're driving on the right side, but we're gonna make a right turn on this dirt road. So let me turn on my blinkers and let's start turning into this dirt road. I'm gonna carefully do this. Oh, don't hit the tree. Oh my goodness, it's so hard, you guys, to drive this gigantic trailer. But I think we should be like a minute away from arriving and picking up these trucks. And oh, I think it's gonna be right here. Oh my goodness, is this brand new? It looks like it's gonna be brand new instead of huge. Oh, I see it, you guys. Can you guys see it? Look at this. All right, so let's pull in. I'm gonna carefully turn, and it is so difficult to pull this thing. Look at that. But we managed to do this. We have now arrived at our destination, and now we just gotta get these trucks loaded up on the back of this trailer. So let's quickly open up the door and let's see what we're gonna be working with today. You've got to be kidding me. No way. What the heck? How am I supposed to pull this out? All right, so let me pull one out of here. I'm gonna try to pull this one out, and then I'm gonna try to pull this one out as well. So let's begin with the first truck. Let me turn this thing on, and I'm gonna try not to hit this. Oh, hold on, let me back up a little bit. Oh my goodness, look, we don't have any space. Oh, hold on, don't hit the truck. How is this possible? Did you guys see that? We managed to pull this truck out of this garage. Look how tight the space is. I don't know how they managed to back into this thing. Look at this. It's like an inch from hitting the wall, you guys. All right, time to load up these bad boys. Let me just quickly turn around. I'm gonna do a little 3-point turn right here. So let me back up. And oh, wait a minute, I don't have the ramps. I am so clumsy, you guys. I cannot believe I forgot the ramps. How am I supposed to load up these trucks? Wait a minute, I have an idea. All right, so I'm gonna hop into this truck, and if you guessed it, then you are right. We are going to be using these trucks to go pick up the ramp. So let's make our way towards the plain tool store, and let's get these ramps so we can load up these trucks. I'm gonna drive as fast as possible because we don't have too much time. Like I said, we have 3 hours left. Well, I guess, oh my goodness, we have 2 hours left. So there goes 1 hour, and we are on to our second to last hour. So I'm gonna step on this thing. This thing cannot go fast at all. The fastest it can go is 55 miles per hour. Alrighty, everyone, we are now at the plain tool store. Let me park in the handicapped right here. So let me quickly park this thing, turn it off, and let's quickly run into the store and get these ramps so we can finish this job. There we go. We got the ramps, and oh my goodness, they are so heavy. All right, so let me quickly throw them in the back, and all right, they should now be in the back. So let me quickly turn this thing on and let's get out of here because we are running out of time. But with the power of editing, I'm gonna be there in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back at the property. So I'm gonna get this thing parked right behind it, and then oh my goodness, I'm choking. Oh, hold on, let me get the ramps. All right, so we got the ramps from the back, and then we're gonna be able to place them. I think they can go right here. I think this is gonna be a nice spot to place those ramps. So let me quickly get a little bit closer and see if that is a good spot. So okay, it looks like we are doing very good, and boom, look at that. That was an amazing job. But let me quickly throw this in park, turn off the engine, and let me quickly hop out. We're gonna leave the emergency lights on because we are gonna be carrying a huge load, and I want people to see. And oh, hold on, I was about to take off the ramps. Not right now, because we're gonna throw on this truck right here. So let me quickly hop in and let me carefully pull this out. And oh my goodness, how did someone pull this in? I don't understand. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little 3-point turn right here. So let me do 1, 2, and 3. We are now turned around, and I guess let me just back up and finish loading up this truck right here, and then we're gonna start making our way towards the mechanic shop. So let me put this in park, turn off the engine, and I'm gonna turn on the hazard light. So there we go. We have 1 and 2 gigantic construction vehicles loaded up. Let me just make sure all of the ramps are connected to the trailer, and everything seems to be like it's safe and connected. So let me throw up the ramps, 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna throw the ramps in the back. There we go, and we can now get out of here. We're gonna start making our way towards the construction site. Now I'm gonna carefully back all the way up, and I'm gonna try to make sure I do not flip over, because if we do flip over, I'm probably gonna get fired and sued. So I think we're doing pretty good so far, and then we just make a turn right there, and look at that. That was actually fairly easy. If you guys didn't know, that was gonna be the most difficult part of the job, but we're gonna make a big left turn right here. Hopefully we do not take the stop sign, because sometimes never mind, there goes the stop sign. And now the construction site is gonna be located right here where you see this logo. It's kind of like a rock, and that pretty much means it's a construction site. So let's make a left turn on this intersection. I'm gonna try to do a better job, and hold on, yep, I think that was actually a way better job. And once we deliver these trucks, we're gonna get paid a lot of money, and we're gonna be able to finish the job by returning this semi back where we found it. But if you guys can see, there is the construction site. We're gonna pull in right now, so let me start making a right turn right here. I'm gonna have to make a really wide turn so I can pull in carefully, and oh my goodness, do not fall, do not fall. Dude, my heart sank. I seriously thought these trucks were gonna fall, but let me actually turn around so we can unload these trucks. This is going to be a really nice spot, so let's get out. And wait, what time is it? Oh my goodness, we have 30 minutes to unload these trucks, so let's quickly grab the ramps and then let's start unloading these bad boys. Look at these, they're so humongous. So the first ramp is gonna go right here, and the second is gonna be placed right there. So let me quickly hop in. I'm gonna, oh my goodness, I fell. All right, let me try to do this again. Maybe I gotta do it on this side. I'm gonna try to squeeze through and then jump in. Oh my goodness, that took a while, but let me turn on this bad boy and let me carefully unload this very carefully, because this thing is super heavy. And all right, that should be the first truck, and this truck is gonna be parked right back here because I think they're gonna fill it with, I think, whatever this construction material this is. I don't think it's concrete, but let me place it right here. We're gonna turn it off and turn off the emergency lights, and now we have our second vehicle. Now this second vehicle is gonna be the last one, so let's quickly hop in. Let me turn it on and let's carefully unload this and make sure we are careful. A little bit more, and oh, this is gonna be a hard drop. Oh my goodness, look at that. That was a really hard drop. And now this truck is gonna be parked, I actually don't know. Oh, we could park it right next to it. So let me do this without hitting this truck right here, and look at that. That was pretty easy, you guys. Let me just turn it off along with the lights, and boom, look at that, 1 and 2. Alright, so we have 2 construction trucks delivered, and now before we are officially done with this job, we gotta return this semi. So let me pick up the ramps and we're gonna throw them right there in the back. So let me do this and let's start making our way out of here. Now this is gonna be the hard part because I have to back up. I mean, I can try to U-turn. Hold on, wait, can I actually U-turn? Am I seriously the go? Oh my goodness, look at this, I can. Holy moly, you guys, I am goated. I think that deserves a huge smash like button. But let's get out of here. We're gonna go and make our way towards the gas station. So let's make a left turn onto the main road. I forgot to check if there was any cars coming. Whoops, my bad. And now the gas station should be right up ahead. I'm not sure if you guys can see, it's kind of blurry. It's right there. And I'm gonna start slowing down and we're gonna start pulling into the center. So let me quickly make a nice turn. Look at that. That was actually a really nice turn. And we're gonna get it parked and left right exactly where we found it. So let me quickly pull in, and hold on, is this good? I need to align myself. This thing is super crooked. Let me back up a little bit, and I think that should be good. Oh, hold on, we still got some space, and there we go. Hold on, the beacons. All right, the beacons are now off, and the semi has been successfully delivered back where we got it from, because I don't own, ouch, I just hit myself with the gas station because we don't own a semi, because those things are really expensive. They're like $500,000, dude, plus the trailer. Yeah, it's like $500,000. But anyways, let me hop into my truck, turn on my bad boy because I missed it so much, and we're gonna start making our way back home. We are now back home, home sweet home. Let me just get my truck parked all the way around and back up. We're gonna place it right here, park engine off, and boom, look at that, we managed to do it just on the nick of time. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. So I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. We are carrying a huge load. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are currently working at a job site, and I just got a job from my manager, and he told me that we need some construction equipment. So of course, before I continue to yap, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So today's task is to head over to the gas station, which is right here, pick up the trailer, and then head over, pick up one piece of equipment, and then the second piece of equipment, which is going to be, I believe, right here. We don't have too much time. Let's start making our way over there because we have a lot of work to do today. So let's hop into the semi, let's turn on the beacons just like so, and let's start making our way over to the gas station. But like I said, we're constructing a new building. I hope you guys are really excited for that. Let me make a right on here, and then we are going to be making a left turn on this road. So the road seems to be clear, so let's do that right now. And now the gas station should be right up ahead, but as you can see, it is another beautiful and bright morning. Alright, it looks like we have arrived at the gas station, so let me turn on my blinkers to make sure that everyone knows that I am going to make a left right here. And as you guys can see, the trailer is right here. So let me just quickly connect it to the semi. So yeah, let me back up a little bit. There we go. We are now connected. We can now leave the plaza and start heading over to pick up our first piece of equipment, which is going to be right here near the bridge. Oh, I almost ended up making a whole explosion. Let's start turning right here. Make sure we don't take the stop sign. Alright, nice. And I think we are going to be taking this dirt road. Let me actually check my map. And no, it's going to be the next dirt road. So let's continue going. Alright, I'm going to start slowing down because this is the road that we are going to be turning. So, alright, let's make a wide turn. I might have to off-road a little bit, but that is fine. As long as we don't take the stop sign, we are in the clear. So let's continue going and be on the lookout because we need to find a piece of a construction equipment. Oh wait, is that it? I think this is one of them. Alright, nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is drive a little bit forward and park right here. I'm going to turn off the engine. And by the way, I hope you guys like the outfit. We've got our vest and our work pants. So let's throw in the ramps before we throw in this piece of equipment. And look at this thing. This thing is massive. Oh my goodness. Let me hop right on the wheel and then into the vehicle. All right, let's turn this big boy. Yeah, this thing is insane. And I'm hoping that we don't have too many issues because we're going to be loading this rig at an angle. So let me make sure my wheels are good and... perfect. All right, before I continue to park this, let me just make sure that my wheels are good. But as you can see, the left wheel seems to be a little bit too much on the side, so I'm gonna try to fix that. And let's see. All right, perfect. We are done loading the first piece of equipment and we need one more. And the second location for this piece of equipment is going to be down here. So I'm gonna throw up the ramps and let's start making our way over there. The ramps are up and let's get back in the semi. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna turn because I cannot be doing a U-turn. This is yeah, I do not have enough space. So my plan is to make a left and then make another left and finally shoot all the way down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me make sure the road is clear and let's carefully make this huge turn. All right. Not bad, not bad. Could have been a little bit better, but you know, we were able to turn regardless. All right, let's start slowing down because we need to make another turn right here. Nice. There we go. And now all we have to do is drive all the way down. Alright, we have a stop sign right here and the road is clear, which means we can cross. By the way, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I've been pumping out a lot of videos for you guys since a lot of you guys have been supporting the channel, which means so much to me. So shout out to every single one of you. And oh my god, the piece of equipment. I can't slow down. Oh no, this could have been bad. Alright, let me start backing up. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer to the side of the road. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna put the semi in park and let me turn on the engine. Let's throw down the ramps. Boom. So we got the second piece of equipment right here. Kind of strange that it's on this guy's property, but I think we have permission to use it, so we're gonna take it. All right, I was able to turn this on, so let's carefully try to get this on the back of the semi. I'm gonna turn right here. Let me back up and then let's get this thing loaded. And I gotta make sure the wheels are carefully aligned. Careful now. There you go. Keep going. Nice. I think this is a pretty good spot to park it. I could get a little bit closer, but you know, I'm good enough. I don't want to risk hitting this vehicle, so I'm going to turn off the engine. I'm going to hop out and yeah, let's pull up the ramps. Look at this. We are carrying a huge load. This is not going to be easy. And I just noticed, is this hitting the back of my semi? Whoops. Let me hop right back in my semi. All right, let me turn on the switch. There we go. And let's start making our way to the job site. Of course, we are going to be turning right here. We have to do this very carefully because we are carrying a lot of weight right now. Oh, yeah, this is kind of sketchy. This is very sketchy, actually. I'm going to be driving a little bit slow since it is going to take more braking power to be stopping all of this. So let's start slowing down. I believe we're going to make a left turn right here. So let's carefully do so. Look at that. I am a professional. Oh, look at the cows. There's also cows in the farm. That's pretty cool. And up ahead, we should be able to see the construction site. I think it's going to be the next turn. Yeah, it's going to be the next turn. It's going to be right here. So let me start making myself a little bit wider so we can carefully turn into this road. Come on. Oh yeah, this is a little bit difficult. All right, nice. We have one more turn right here. Let's carefully do so. Oh, this is kind of scary. I'm gonna keep turning until we have enough space to unload the vehicles. I think I'm gonna do it right here. I think this is good. So I'm gonna throw this in park, turn off the engine, because you guys know that gas is not cheap. So let's throw down the ramps and let's begin with this vehicle. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have enough space because this is not much space. So I think I'm going to inch a little bit more forward just to be safe. There we go. I'm gonna risk it. Uh-oh, look at the ramps. Yeah, I'm a little bit insane. I'm gonna carefully see. Okay, not bad. You see, you guys, it was not that bad. Alright, so I am going to go around and get this thing next to the pile of gravel. Let me back up a little bit. I'm gonna park it right here. I've never seen a machine like this. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. For the next task, we gotta throw on the big machine. I actually don't know what it is called, so if you guys know, make sure you guys leave it in the comments. Alright, let's get on the wheel. Alright, let's turn it on and let's carefully get this thing off. Alright, everything good? Nice. Wasn't that bad. It was kind of like cutting butter. Super smooth. So I actually don't know where I'm going to leave this. Park it between the sand and the rocks, which I think I am going to do. So let me actually fix myself. There we go. I threw it in park, turned off the engine, and look at that. Not bad, not bad. Finally, we can throw up the ramps. There we go. And we can take the semi back to the gas station. So let's quickly do that and then come back and get to work. Alright, we turn this bad boy on. Let's start making our way over there, and there's gonna be a tight turn. Alright, the gas station is right here, so let's start slowing down and let's start slowly pulling in. Nice, just like so. And I'm going to leave the semi parked right here. I just got to make sure that I am not all crooked, because the other truck drivers do not like when I leave the semi all crooked. Oh, before I do leave, let me actually turn off the beacon on this thing. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to call one of the guys to pick me up, and I'll meet you guys back at the site. Alright everyone, I just got dropped off back at the site. My manager just told me to start heading over to the tool store because we currently need some shovels, so let's quickly go do that. Alright, let's make a turn right here and let's pull in to the little plaza. Well, I don't think this is a plaza, it's more so like a little center. I don't know. Anyways, let me open the doors and shovel. Oh, right here. Shovels are right here. Let me grab this one. Nice, we got the shovel. Let me close the door and let's start making our way back at the site. Alright, we are back at the job site. Put this in park, turn off the engine. So let's start working. Ugh, my back is killing me. You know what? I'm gonna try using one of the big pieces of equipment that we have over here. So let me hop right in and let's see if this works. I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna go clock out. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it parked right here. Throw this in park, turn off the car and engine. I'm gonna start heading back home. Home sweet home. Alright you guys, we are finally back. We're pretty much done for today. Woo! I'm gonna go crack a cold one. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today there's been a massive update where they ended up revamping a trailer and they added, I think, a new truck. I'm not sure, or it could just be a revamp as well, but we're gonna be checking that out today because we're gonna be delivering some farm equipment. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get on our way. So I think we should take mini well, I'm gonna catch my toes. Alright, so we're gonna be taking the TRX because we're gonna go and pick up the brand new truck. I don't know where the new truck, I think it might be at the mechanic shop. If not, then we're gonna go and check at the dealership that there is in APM. But I am so excited because we're gonna be putting these two things, the new truck and the new trailer, to test by taking some farm equipment and transporting it to a different farm. But we have a stop sign right here. Let me turn on my blinkers and let's make a left turn right here, just like so. And we have the city right here, and before I do pass the city, let me actually make a right turn into here. Alrighty, I almost ended up missing my turn right there, but we have the mechanic shop right around here. So let's pull in and let's look for the new truck. I don't see it so far. You know what, I think it might be on the other side. Hold on, let me check this out. I think it's gonna be oh yep, look. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at the color on this thing. It's so beautiful, it's majestic. It's got this really nice red velvet color going on. Oh my goodness, yo, this thing looks phenomenal. All right, let me get this thing parked up. I'm gonna leave my TRX right there for today, and we're gonna be taking this beautiful truck and we're gonna be testing this bad boy out. So let me hop in, and oh my goodness, this thing sounds so good. Look at the interior. Yo, that is crazy. We got the red guts in the Ford. Yo, this is sick. I really love this truck. I really love like these style of trucks. It's got this like nice square bonnet. But let's pull over to the trailer store, or you know what, I think it might be right here. Oh, it is right here. So the new, or at least revamp revamped trailer is going to be right here. Let me turn this bad boy around and let's get it connected just like so. And boom, first try. All right, we're gonna start making our way to the farm so we can get this farm equipment delivered to the other property. And we're gonna try to do this as fast as possible because I was checking my weather app and it seems to be that it's gonna start raining around 5 p.m. and it's already what, 11 a.m. So yeah, we don't have that many hours, so we're gonna step on it and we're gonna go as fast as possible. But look at the mirrors on this thing. The mirrors look so good. All right, let me make sure my trailer is still connected. Look at this, it's got this really kind of like triangular look to it. It looks really sick. Well, let's pull in right here onto this dirt road, and this truck is so new that even the bed of the truck is shining. Look at that. Yo, I can probably see my reflection on how brand new and shiny this thing is. But yeah, I think this is going to be the revamp of a trailer. We got to connect it in the back, but I could definitely see how it looks different than it used to. But oh, wait a minute, I think we can go through this road. Yeah, this is kind of like a little shortcut. Let me go on this road just like so, and let's see. Oh, I see the farm equipment. It's gonna be right here. Look at this. We got a nice, what is that, John Deere tractor, and that thingy, I don't know what that thing is called, but I'm gonna park this thing right around here. And oh my goodness, it's so dark under these trees. But let me turn on my emergency lights. Let me see, did I turn them on? Okay, so I did turn them on. All right, look at this. So this is gonna be the revamp of the trailer. Ooh, it looks super nice. Yeah, they added like this piece right there. Okay, and then they added this. All right, cool. So let me get this thing lowered, controls, and we're gonna lower this bad boy. Look at that. That is freaking sick. Oh my goodness, it looks so nice. All right, so let me get inside the tractor right here, just like so, and let me turn it on. I'm gonna turn on the lights because it's kind of dark in here. Yeah, let me turn on the emergency lights because we're gonna get this thing connected to this piece of farming equipment right here. And I almost ended up colliding with this thing. I'm kind of like confused on how to work this machine. I typically don't use farming equipment, so apologize if I'm not doing this properly, but we got that thing connected. Let's see, how do we do this? All right, I'm gonna have to flip over because I'm not gonna have enough space to turn right there. So let's flip over right around here, just like so. And this thing is so loud. I should have worn some like headphones or something, but let me get this thing loaded up on the brand new trailer, just like so. Come on, you can do it. A little bit more and bang. All right, I just put it in park and I think that is going to do it. I'm gonna leave the emergency lights on just in case, but look at that, this thing is nice and loaded. All right, I think we are now ready to go. And oh my goodness, are those new straps? Look at the new straps. Yo, these straps look sick. They're kind of upside down, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if they're meant to do that, but they are upside down, but they look really solid. So let me open up the functions and we're gonna open up the dovetail just like so. Look at that, awesome, it's working so good. All right, we can now make our way to the second property where we can now deliver this, and I think they're gonna pay us for this job. I don't think they're gonna pay us that much since honestly it's not too much of a heavy load. I mean, it is, but it's nothing too crazy like pulling a massive tractor. But I'm gonna turn right around here because we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go back the way we came from. Let me make sure everything is still connected. All right, we're pretty solid, and let's make our turn right here. Oh, that was a super tight turn right there, but we can now make our way out of here. I think we can make a left turn on this dirt road. This might be a shortcut if we go through this direction. So let's make our way to the second farm. I'm really excited to be putting this to use. So far this update has been pretty solid. Let me know what you guys think about it so far. Is this a W or no? Let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking about taking this truck to the shop and probably customizing it. I'm probably gonna add some lights and maybe even a winch. But there we go, we made that turn right there. I'm not really paying attention, I'm just yapping away. Oh, we're kind of struggling going uphill. Oh my goodness, we kind of struggled right there. Hopefully the last hill we go up, because this thing does not have too much power. All right, so let's make a right turn right there. Oh my goodness, I was kind of speeding too much. Oh my goodness, I was speeding way too much, which is why I almost lost control. That was really bad. All right, let me get back in my lane because I'm driving like a crazy man. But we have the farm right up here. I'm super excited to get this thing unloaded and delivered to the rightful owner. So let's see, let me carefully slow down and let's pull into their driveway. So I don't know where they want this delivered. I'm gonna look for a little spot where I should deliver it. Let's see, where should I deliver it? Ooh, we should deliver this right here. Awesome. All right, let's do that. That's actually a good idea. I'm so smart. All right, so let me turn this bad boy around, or you know what, I think I can just park right to the side and get this thing unloaded and dropped off into this kind of like little barn garage thing. I don't know what you call them, but I'm gonna park this bad boy right here and we're gonna Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. All right, so let me open up the functions and we're gonna lower the dovetail. So we're gonna do that just like so, and we're gonna have to drop this thing off in 2 parts. First, this piece of machine must go right in the middle, and then we're gonna park the tractor right up front. So let's get started. Let me hop in the tractor, slowly unload this bad boy. All right, come on, just like so. And whoa, that way too fast, cowboy, way too fast. All right, so let me carefully do this. I think I should do this in first person. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a cheat code right here. If you do this in first person, it is so much easier. All right, so I'm gonna park it right to the end of here, get this thing disconnected. So disconnect this piece of machine, and then let me hop back in and let me get it connected. Oh, not connected. Let me park it right next to it. Careful, make sure I don't hit these wooden posts, because if I do, this thing is gonna collapse. So I'm gonna make sure I'm careful, and I think that is going to be perfect. So I'm gonna turn off everything, park it, and look at that. Not bad, not bad. I think that was a solid job, and honestly, this truck has been performing super good. Look at this. Not only did it manage to pull this huge trailer, but we managed to deliver all of this. Look at this. All right, so let me get the dovetail of the trailer lifted. So let me raise this. Okay, so it's what is wrong with me? All right, so let me get back in the truck just like so. Let me start this bad boy, and we can now make our way back to the implement store so we can drop off this trailer, and then we're gonna go and upgrade this bad machine or truck. I think this is a Ford. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if this is a Ford or not. I kind of get my trucks confused because some of them do kind of look very similar. But let's pull into this road right here just like so, and we have the gas station right here. Thankfully, I do not need gas right now, and the implement store should be right here. So let's pull in, turn this thing around, and get it dropped off, because honestly, we are done testing this trailer for today. So let me carefully back up. I'm gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit crooked, but I'm not getting paid for this. So let's get out of here. I wonder what kind of attachments we could add to this truck. I'm thinking about something maybe off-road related. I don't know, but let's pull right into here. Let me open up the garage door and let me go into this just like so. All right, let me accept, and let's see. All right, I think we should start with the engine. Let's add 25% extra power, and let's add a supercharger. Yes. The paint, I'm not gonna touch it because this paint is immaculate, so it's really good. Suspension, ooh, look at the suspension. Look at that. That is so tall. I'm not sure. I don't think it looks good tall. I'm gonna keep it stock. So we're gonna go with this normal look. And attachments, ooh, we have to add cabin lights, mandatory. And I think that is going to be it. Ooh, we could add a toolbox. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. Yeah, I think that is going. Ooh, roll bar. Oh no, that does not look good. That is going to be it for the modifications. So let's make our way out and let's test this bad boy. All right, look at this. This is sick. Look at that. Look at the lights. Ooh, it looks so good. Look at this. Yeah, this is solid. This is a really solid truck. I love this truck. Not bad, not bad. Does this thing have like the fog lights? I don't think it does. Yeah, this thing does not have fog lights. But anyways, let's take this back home. So I'll meet you guys back at my place. By the way, you guys, I do have a Discord, and if you guys do want to join it, then I'm gonna have a link in my YouTube bio so you guys can join. But we are now back home sweet home. Oh my goodness, how much did I miss home? And oh my goodness, I forgot to bring my TRX. Whatever, I'll bring it tomorrow. I'm gonna have fun with this truck for today. Right now the sun is about to go down. It's about 6 p.m. 8 p.m. Get it? 6 p.m. Okay, never mind. But we got that truck loaded up, and look at this. We got our brand new work truck right here. It's still fairly new, by the way. And we got the revamp of this truck. Look at this beauty. But that is going to be for today's update video. Let me know what you guys think of it. Is it a W or an L? And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be delivering cows. Yep, we're gonna be delivering cows today. This is gonna be my first time ever delivering any sort of animals besides my siblings, but we're gonna be taking I'm not sure, I think we're gonna be taking the TRX. We've got quite the trucks today, but if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we're gonna hop in the TRX like I said, and let me turn on this bad boy because we're gonna get out of here. But before we do leave, let me just close my garage door. So let me close this one. There we go. And then let me close this one as well. Nice. And by the way, I ended up reviewing this truck and putting it to the test because we did deliver farming equipment in my last video. So if you guys are curious, it should be linked at the end of the video. But enough of the yap. Let's make our way to the trailer store because we gotta go pick up a semi and then pick up the trailer where we're gonna have to put all the freaking cows inside of it. So we don't have too much time. It is, what time is it? Oh my goodness, it's already 9 a.m. And the crazy part part is that I woke up at 7 a.m. So it's already been 2 hours, so the sun is going pretty fast. So let's make our way to the trailer store so we can get the semi. So that is going to be the first task for today, but let's make a left turn right here, just like so, and then we're gonna make a right turn on this little road right here. I'm not a fan of this road. It's super hard to turn right here. Anyways, this is not much trouble for the TRX because this thing is a complete beast. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see that. This thing is a complete beast, but we're gonna go through the back of the car wash, get a free car wash. Ooh, and then the semi should be right here. Oh my goodness, this semi looks really nice. All right, hold on, let me actually park my truck right around here. I'm gonna park it right up front. So let me do this. We're gonna throw this thing into park just like so and turn off the engine. All right, nice. So we got this thing parked out. Look at this. Dude, this is looking so nice, you guys. And we're gonna go and hop into the semi. Yo, this thing really has a phenomenal decal. Wait a minute, does this have a bed? Oh my goodness, this thing has a bed. Yo, this is freaking sick. Wait, is there lights I can turn on? Let me see. I want to see if there's lights. Enter, and then let's see, cabin lights on. See if they turned on. Oh my goodness, they actually turned on. Yo, that is sick. Oh my goodness, I keep sitting down. All right, let me turn on this bad boy. Let me turn on the beacons and turn the cabin lights right back off because we're not gonna need them right now. So let's get out of here. We're gonna make our way to the gas station, which is gonna be located all the way right here because this is where the trailer is going to be located. And then we're gonna make our way so we can pick up the cows. The first farm is gonna be located right down there. We're gonna pick them up over there and then transport them to a farm, I think located right down here. So it's not too much of a far distance, but that does not mean we should be taking our time because the sun, look at that, it's already 10 a.m. Yo, the sun is going up so fast. And by the way, you guys, I do have a Discord server, so if you guys want to join, make sure you guys click the link in my YouTube bio. But anyways, we are here at the gas station. Let's see where the trailer is going to be. Let me carefully pull into here as I put my blinkers, and oh, I almost crashed into that thing. And oh my goodness, you guys, we have the trailer right here. So let me get this thing quickly connected so we can make our way to the first farm and start picking up these cows. So let me see, is this thing connected? All right, nice. Kind of want to move this a little bit forward. Nice. And now we can start making our way to the farm. I hope you guys are excited to see these cows. I'm not sure how many we're gonna be able to fit into this huge trailer because this thing is fairly big, but keep in mind cows are pretty big as well. But let's make a turn right here. I kind of had to go around that whole thing, but now we can start pulling out of here. So this is gonna be a big turn. Do not hit the stop sign. All right, nice. We did not hit the stop sign. All right, let's go back into our lane before any cars come and we end up colliding with them, which is not gonna be a good thing. But I think, oh, never mind. I was gonna try to make a right turn onto that dirt road, but this thing was not gonna be able to stop in time. So we're gonna have to catch our next turn, which should be right here. It should be like a little dirt road as well. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. It's right here. This one. Oh, brake. Oh my goodness, I almost missed it. All right, let me turn on my blinkers and let's carefully turn onto the dirt road, just like so. Careful, and okay, nice. That was actually a nice and solid turn because it was a really small turn that I had to make, but we managed to do that. And now the farm should be right up ahead. We got to keep our eyes peeled, make sure we do not miss it. Where is the farm? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I almost ended up missing it. All right, so let me open up my map just to make sure this is the correct farm. And yeah, this is going to be the correct farm. So let's start pulling into the dirt road and look at that, where we see our first cow. And wow, there is a lot of cows over here. That is very crazy. Oh, look at this cow. Is he drinking water? What is he drinking? Wait, do cows drink milk? Anyways, all right, so I guess we're gonna be pulling into this right here, this little gate. So let me open this up, 1 and 2. All right, and we're gonna back into that so we can get all of those cows loaded up on the back of our gigantic trailer. So let me quickly hop back in and let me turn this thing around so we can slowly and carefully back into the entrance of the pen. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. All right, so I think we are now straightened enough, so which means we can start turning. And oh, that's too much of a turn. All right, let me try this again. Did not go how I expected it to go. And no, we almost got it. We're so close. Third time should be the charm. And look at that, we got it. Yeah, we are pretty much in. I think I'm gonna park it right here, honestly. Yeah, let me park this thing right here. I'm not sure if I turned off the engine. I think I did, but I don't want the cows to escape right here, so we're gonna close this right here, just like so. And okay, so I don't think the cow is gonna be able to fit through. Do I fit through? Oh yeah, I do. All right, let me go back. Let's open up the doors, and this is where all the cows are gonna go in here. So let me get them all loaded up. This is gonna probably take forever. Wait a minute, are these cows? I don't think these are cows. These gotta be bulls. I think they are bulls because they have horns. Or do cows have horns? I'm not sure, bro. Let's quickly load them up. So with a little transition, we're gonna have our trailer fully loaded up with cows in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we should have our trailer fully loaded with cows. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at all of this. There is a lot of cows. Excuse me, look at this. Oh my goodness, this thing is gonna be so heavy. I wonder if my semi is gonna have enough power. And apparently there's another level down here. Oh dude, there is so many levels. Holy moly guacamole. This is gonna be a good amount of cows being delivered. So let me close up the door. I want to make sure they do not escape. Let's close up the fence just like so. And once we do get out of here, that should fully close. So I'm gonna hop back in the semi, and I don't know if I can make it up here since we have a lot of cows loaded up on the back of the trailer. Hopefully this is going to be enough to get up here. My semi is kind of not doing the best right now. And awesome, look at that, we managed to go uphill. Dude, this semi is a complete beast. I wonder what kind of engine this thing has, because not only did it manage to go uphill, but we got a trailer loaded up in the back filled with cows. But I think we're gonna go straight and make a right turn on the dirt road up ahead. Obviously not this one, because I think this is someone's property. This actually used to be my old house. We gotta make a turn right here just like so. And let me actually check the time, because I don't know what time it is, and it's about to be 12 p.m. Oh my goodness, you guys, we have about 2 hours to finish this job. I think we should be able to finish actually within like the next hour. So we're gonna try to continue to do this pretty fast. But we have a stop sign right here. We're gonna make a right turn just like so, and we're gonna try not to hit the stop sign again, because I do not want the city to sue me or fine me. So that is not gonna be good. But once we cross this bridge right here, we should see the property right up ahead. So this is gonna be the property we're gonna be delivering all the cows to. So I hope the farmer is here so he can see his new delivery. So let's pull into his driveway just like so. And I actually don't know where is the cows? Where do I load them? Oh, right here? Oh my goodness. All right, so this is where we're gonna be delivering all the cows to. It looks like he already has a good amount of cows, but I guess he wants some more. So let's open up the fence, and oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. I'm gonna have to turn that around and back into that little gate right here. This is gonna be quite a job. So if you guys are still watching, make sure to like and subscribe, because this is gonna be some heavy work that I'm gonna do for you guys. So let me hop in right here, and let's get this bad boy turned around. I'm gonna try to turn around right here. Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to go all the way around. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. I'm gonna turn right here, and then we're gonna turn right here, and then we're gonna be able to finally start backing up. So I think that should be good. And now let's start slowly backing this semi. I think I have to turn on my emergency lights on. Okay, we're doing well, and boom, look at that. We actually did it on the first try, you guys. What did I say, you guys? I am the GOAT. I am the best. But let's open up the door right here like so, and we're gonna get all of these cows from the trailer loaded up with I guess their family, right, Mr. Cow? Mo. What is wrong with me? All right, so let's get all of these cows out of here. So come on, cows, get out of here. Oh my goodness, that scared me. I was like a spider, but it's part of the tree. But let's get out of here, and boom, we have all the cows loaded up next to their family. All right, so I hope you guys have a good summer. You guys are gonna cook well. Anyways, let me close this just like so, and let's start making our way out of here. So I'm gonna pull this thing out of here. Oh my goodness, look at my wheels. That does not look safe. So I'm gonna pull this a little bit forward, because I gotta close the gate. Gotta make sure these cows do not go anywhere. So let me go back. Let me close the fence. All right, let's start making our way back to the gas station so we can get this trailer delivered back where we got it from. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna make a left turn onto this road, and thankfully the gas station is not too far. It is right up here. Let me pull into the gas station, and then we're gonna get this thing parked right where we found it. And let me also turn off my beacons just like so. All right, I think that should be good right there. Let me park this thing, disconnect it just like so. And wait, where did I get the semi? Oh, we got it at the trailer store. All right, so let's make our way to the trailer store so we could get the semi dropped off, and we can pick up our TRX, because in last video I ended up leaving my TRX at the mechanic shop. So that was kind of a headache. So let's go and get it right now. Alrighty, everyone, we have the store right here. I'm gonna go and pick up my TRX. So I'm gonna leave this thing. Where should I park this thing? I think I'm gonna park it right here. All right, let me park this thing right around here, just like so. And I'm gonna hop in the TRX so we can start making our way back home. So with the power of editing in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back home. Look at this, home sweet home. How much did I miss my sweet home? Look at that, and it's almost time when the sun starts to set, which is about what, 6 p.m. But we are now back home. We had a very long day and a successful day of delivering cows. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today, oh my goodness, the sun is so bright I cannot see anything. But let me close my door. But today we are going to be doing one of the biggest deliveries in APM, and we're going to be using our new truck that APM added, I think it was last week, into today's video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we're going to be delivering a lot of hay today. So let me actually hop in because we don't have too much time to waste today. We have to finish this job by the afternoon, so let's hurry up and let's make our way to pick up the trailer so we can put the hay on top of it. So as you guys can see, this is one of my favorite trucks in the game as well. It used to be gray, but then I made it black because that's how it came, so I just kept it that color. When they re-released it and updated this truck, it's also got like the cargo lights on, it's got cabin lights on it. Dude, this thing is fully equipped. Anyways, let's make a left turn right here. Let's turn on our blinkers, and then the trailer store, I think we can actually go from the back, and the trailer store should be right down here. This is kind of like a little shortcut to show you guys that I take. I just sometimes also go through the car wash, and then we end up at the trailer store. As you guys can see, we are now here. Let me actually see where the trailer is. I don't know where it, oh, here it is. This is where I left it. All right, let me turn this thing around, and then let me get it connected just like so. And now we can make our way to the location that we gotta pick up the hay, which is literally down the street. It is not too far, and then we're gonna go and deliver it to a farm that is located down across the city. So let's make a stop, make sure everything is clear, and then we're gonna pull up right here. I should probably park my truck right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to block traffic today. I'm gonna park it right here. I think I'm gonna try to park as close as to the road as I can. So let me carefully do this just like so. And now let me just finally adjust myself. Nice. All right, let me turn on my emergency lights, and then engine is off, and let's quickly hop into this. What the hell? Wait, what is this called? Is this like a tractor or something? Premium construction. All right, let's enter here. But pretty much this thing can pick up the hay bales. So let's grab one of these and let's put it on top of the trailer. So let's go right here, and then let me raise this thing. So we're gonna raise up the boom, and then we're gonna extend it a little bit more, and then we're gonna put the forks down, and then we should be able to unload this thing. And look at that, we have our first hay bale on top of the trailer. Look at this, dude. I am the GOAT at this game. All right, looks like we have a good amount to go. I think the goal is to make sure we fill up the entire trailer with the hay bale. So let's continue because the afternoon is gonna be waiting for us pretty fast, or I guess soon enough. So how do I lower this? Okay, lower the boom, and then we should be able to get another one. All right, nice. And then so let me carefully do this, and then raise my boom just like so. And is this good? No, actually, you know what? I think I can get a little bit closer. Ooh, that's perfect. Wait. What if we do this and then we unload? Awesome. We have our second hay bale on top of the trailer. It's kind of crooked. Hopefully it does not fall, but let's continue with the third one. So let me grab this one, and then we're gonna try to place it right next to the second one. Oh, is that too close? I think that's actually perfect. Hold on, load, and oh my goodness, yo, I think that was actually perfect. Yeah, somehow I tried less and it turned out more better than the second one. All right, we have like about, let's say 1, 2, like 3 more to go. So let's continue putting the hay bales on top of the trailer. So let me carefully turn this thing around, and there we go. We have our fourth one. I think I might have to go around. Honestly, yeah, let me go around. Alrighty, and then hold on, this is kind of dark. Let me turn on my lights. All right, let me carefully place this one. Oh, you know what? I have to raise the boom. All right, raise the boom, and let's see. I might have to readjust myself again. All right, and hold on. This is very tricky, actually. Oh, you know what? I can do this where I can retract it like that, and then we just unload it. Wait, is that a good position? Yeah, okay, you know what? Let me just unload it. I'm thinking way too much. And let's check this one. Ooh, perfect. All right, so we probably can put, I'm gonna try to squeeze 2 more on the trailer. If not, that is fine. So let me hop back into the machine. So let's see. I'm gonna try to grab one of these. There we go. And now we're gonna try to place it. So I think that should be good right there. Honestly, yeah, that's very good. I might just have to retract my boom just a tad bit, and then we can unload this thing. And awesome, look at that. I don't think one more fits. Yeah, I don't think one more fits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hail bales on top of our trailer. I think that should be enough. You know what? I'm a little bit insane, but we're gonna try to put one more on top of the trailer, even though we're not supposed to, because these are the ramps. All right, so let me get this thing turned around, and I'm gonna get it connected to one more hail bale, just like so. And let's see, can we squeeze one more on top of the trailer? And then let me just click unload, and I think we did it. Uh-oh, it's very crooked. Hold on, I gotta fix that. That does not look good. Let me quickly fix this. Let me grab it, and then let me go a little bit. I think that should be good. Hold on, let me check my camera. No. Okay, that should be good right there. Let me unload it, and we should be done with this job right now. Oh my goodness, this is actually pretty easy. All right, let me get this back how it was. Let me turn off the emergency lights, and let me retract boom. Let me lower this. Wait, how do I lower this thing? Oh, lower the boom, and then let me just put the forks up, and I think that should be good right there. Look at that, it's back like it was never used. All right, so it looks like we can now head over to the farm so we can get this hay delivered. We have so much. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 hay bales. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me hop into the truck. I'm surprised this thing is not squatting, but keep in mind this thing is a beast, so maybe I'm not too surprised. Uh-oh, I think one of my hay bales ended up rolling off. Okay, so we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we still have enough. So let me hop in my truck, and let me also turn off the emergency lights, and we can now finally make our way to the farm so we can successfully deliver these. And I'm so thankful these things are not rolling, because that would definitely be a headache. And wait, hold on, let me close my tailgate. This thing is kind of bothering me. Let me squeeze through here, and there we go. Awesome. All right, we can now make our way to the farm. The farm is going to be located right, where is it? Oh, it's gonna be right here. Pretty hidden. It's all the way in the corner. And let's see how we are on time. It looks like we are very good on time. It is barely 3 p.m. So let's continue driving. We're gonna make a right turn right here. Let me turn on my blinkers just like so, and this thing is gonna be a super wide turn. I'm gonna try not to hit the stop sign. Oh, uh-oh, I hit the stop sign. Anyways, let's continue driving until we see a dirt road, because then we're gonna have to take a left turn. So we're gonna make sure I don't miss it. And oh, there it is. It's right here. All right, let me turn on my blinkers. We're gonna make sure we can make a left turn safely. And are we gonna hit the stop sign? Nice. We're not gonna hit it. All right, for a second I thought we were gonna actually hit it once again, but we are now on our way to the farm. Let me just make sure we are going the right way, and yeah, we are on the right path to the farm. And I think we've been to this farm a couple of times in my previous videos, but I'm not sure if you guys are new. Then I've actually been here a couple of times. And make sure you also subscribe. It means so much to me. All right, we are here. I think we gotta go down this path. Yeah, we have to go down here. Oh no, this is pretty dangerous. This is super dangerous. I gotta turn on my emergency lights on. Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that Orioles? What the heck? All right, it looks like, oh, there's a nice little farm. What is that? Are those cows? I want to see that. I've never seen so many cows here. Or is these bulls? Hi, Mr. Cow. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Ah, he's coming after me. I don't know, something's wrong with me. All right, let me close the gate, make sure that none of them leave. Okay, so this is where we have to drop the hay. All right, so I'm gonna park my thing right here, and it looks like the machine is right in this parking, so I'm gonna squeeze through here and hop on. All right, let's turn this thing on, and let's see, can I squeeze through here? Actually, you know what, I'm gonna hit my truck, so let me just go around. All right, I'm gonna go around, and ooh, should I put the ramps down? I feel like that would be easier. Yeah, let me do that. I feel like that would be way easier. So let me put the ramps down just like so, and I really love these ramps. Something about them looks satisfying. I don't know, but like I said, something's wrong with me. All right, so let me back this thing up, and we're gonna start grabbing these hay bales, and let's start off with one, super easy, and we're gonna drop them off right around this area. So let me just, ooh, whoops, I might have hit one. All right, I'm gonna drop one off like right around here, just like so. Oh, it's rolling down. Well, okay, that's not my problem. All right, we got the second one, a little bit tilted, but that's fine. And we're gonna place it right here. I'll quickly unload this. Remember, we don't have too much time, so I'm gonna try to be quick as possible. All right, let's grab our third one. Third. All right, nice. And let's see, where should we place it? I think we should place it right here. Unload, and awesome. All right, we have 2 more to go. We have 2 more to go. All right, let me get on this thing, and all right, we are on to our last one. So I'm gonna drop off the hay right around here, right next to its brothers and sisters. And this thing moves weird. Look at this. What the heck? All right, let's grab the last one. So let's carefully do this, and bang, we have the last one. We're gonna drop it off right, let's say right here, and let me just double check everything is nice. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is going to be perfect. Awesome. I think, oh no, don't hit my truck, don't hit my truck, don't hit my truck. Oh my goodness, that almost ended up hitting my truck. All right, you know what, let's get out of here. This is not a safe place for us, so I'm gonna hop in, in, and we're gonna get this thing parked back in the garage. So let me go around here. I'm gonna turn off the emergency lights off, and I'm gonna carefully back this thing up. Gonna make sure I don't hit anything. All right, and I think that is going to be good. Awesome. Let me just turn off the engine, and awesome. Wait, how close did I get? Oh my goodness, I got super close. I am the GOAT. All right, we can now start making our way back. I think we are all good to go back to the trailer. And oh wait, I need to close this. Hold on, let me just close the ramps. Imagine if I start to drive off with the ramps down. Dude, this video would have been a disaster. Hi, little cow. All right, it looks like there's an exit. We can just take this road right here. So let me get in my truck, and let me turn off my emergency lights on. I mean off, not on. And let's make our way out of here. I'm gonna try not to hit the fence right here. So let's carefully do this, and awesome. Alrighty, we have the dirt road right here. We're gonna make a right turn right here. So let's pull out of here, and we are out. Alrighty, for our last task is to make sure we deliver the trailer back to the location, which is going to be right here, and then we will have the power to go back home. But for now, we gotta go and quickly drop this off. All right, let me put on my blinkers. We're gonna make a right turn right here. It's gonna be a super wide one. Oops, sorry guys. And we are now back into the city, or I guess into the little city. It's not a big city. I hope they actually put a map expansion in APM and put more buildings. But anyways, let's make a right turn, and then we're gonna go into the trailer store. All right, so let me turn around right here, and we're gonna get this trailer back into its parking spot. A little bit more, and I think that is going to be perfect. Let me just check in the back, and look at that, pretty solid. So let me just quickly disconnect it, but first I gotta open up the tailgate and disconnect this thing. There we go. And let me just move my truck out of the way. But before we do leave, I gotta put up the tailgate. Kind of don't like when it's left open, so let me quickly close this. For some reason it is not closing. Come on, close. Maybe I gotta move out of the way. All right, I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna see if I can try to close the tailgate now. Hopefully this works. Close, and awesome. All right, we can now start making our way home. Hey, I'm gonna buy a soda can. How much is it? $5. Oh my goodness. You said how much? It's going to be, oh, bye. I ain't not paying that. Let's get out of here. Dude, that guy wanted me to pay $5. That is way too much. Home sweet home. We are now back home. I'm gonna get my truck back into my driveway. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna get the thing parked right here, get that thing closed, and oh my goodness, I am so tired today. All that hay baling machinery got me tired. I'm gonna go upstairs, and we're gonna crack a cold one. So I think that was a very successful mission. Let me just drink some of this. Ooh, delicious. What happened to my head? Okay, never mind. And honestly, I had so much fun with this mission. If you guys also did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we're going to be building a brand new driveway for my home. Let me actually just close my door before I do forget. I always have the bad habit of leaving my door open, but if you guys take a look right here, I want to build a big giant driveway that connects to the dirt road over there. So let me actually show you where I want it to connect, because if you guys didn't know, I only have one entrance to this driveway, but if I have a second one, it's going to be so much better because I'm going to be able to get to my home faster. But if we take a look right here, this is where I want the driveway to start and go all the way to my house. So before we do get into it, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. We're going to start off by heading down the street over to the construction site, and we're going to pick up some equipment so we can get the driveway built today. So let me hop right back in my truck, and there we go. And I hope you guys are excited because this is going to be one of the biggest, probably one of the biggest projects I have ever done on this channel. The goal is to make sure we have our brand new driveway done before the sun sets, so we have to hurry up if we want to catch the daylight time. So let's see. Okay, so this is the equipment that we're going to be taking, and hold on, let me get this connected, and there we go, first try. And let me get this piece of equipment first loaded up on the trailer. So let me hop right in. There we go. Let me back up, and let's get this thing loaded up on the trailer. And if you guys aren't aware, this is actually also a brand new trailer that was added to the game a couple weeks ago. I think it was actually last week to be exact. But let me get this thing parked up. There we go. And let me lift the bag so we can start taking this thing back to my place, and that should be good right there. Awesome. Let me hop right back in my truck, and let me turn around right here, and let's get this thing dropped off so we can come back and pick up so we can come back and pick up the second piece of equipment. I believe it's called an excavator. I could be wrong. Let me know if that is correct, but that is the machine that we are going to be taking. So let's see, where are we going to get this thing dropped off? I think I'm gonna get it dropped off at the entrance of my house. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. All right, let me turn it in right here, and then we're gonna get this thing dropped off right around right here. So let me slow down, let me get this thing parked, and let me unload this thing from here. And oh, actually, hold on, I forgot, I have to lower it from here. All right, there we go. This thing is now lowered. Let me hop right back in, and there we go. All right, I'm gonna leave this thing parked right around here. Oh, hold on, let me turn this thing off. All right, there we go. We got that thing turned off. Let me raise the ramps back up, and let's quickly go. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the lights. And pick up the second piece of equipment so we can get started on the job. The sun seems to be that is not showing us any mercy today. It is moving pretty fast, but I think we are good on time right now so far because we are not slacking off. Oh, and by the way, I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving because I did. I had a super great time, and I hope you guys did as well. But we are back at the construction site. Wait, was that an entrance? I think there was an entrance back there. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Anyways, there's another one right here. So let me just pull in, and let's get this excavator on the back of here. So I think I'm gonna put it right here. Let's get this thing back lowered. There we go. And let me hop right in. All right, we got this thing turned on. Let me carefully load this up on the trailer, just like so. There we go. I think I'm gonna park it right here, and I'm gonna get the ramps raised back up. And look at that, it's going back up. All right, let me hop right back in, and we're gonna start making our way back home so we can start on this project immediately. So let me carefully turn right here. There we go. Alrighty, we are now here. Let me get this thing unloaded. Let me place this in park. There we go. And let me just drop the ramps. Alright, nice. Alright, let me carefully pull this thing down. Alright, there we go. And I'm gonna back it up, I think right here. I think this is fine for now. We're not gonna use it right now. Alrighty, so we are going to be using this machine to create the driveway all the way down there, and then we're gonna use some of the excavator to kind of smooth some things out, like remove some of this rock right here and make it much more of a smooth driveway. So let's get started with this first. Let me turn this thing on. I'm gonna lower the ripper. There we go, and there we go. I'm probably gonna do a couple passes just to make sure that the driveway is nice and refined. But look at that, look, it's starting to look pretty good. All right, nice, not bad. All right, so we're gonna make a turn right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to make a couple passes. All right, let's pass this tree right here, and we're almost in a dirt road. As you guys can see, it is starting to look pretty nice, but there seems to be some rocks here which we are going to be removing. And there we go, look at that. This is going to be the first part of the driveway. I'm gonna head my way back so we can give it like one more pass, and then we're gonna use the excavator to dig out all the rocks out. Alrighty everyone, we are now back. I'm gonna get the ripper lowered back down. There we go, and let's give it one more pass so we can redefine this path. I'm gonna focus on making it look a little bit more sharper. I gotta carefully do this part. There we go. Nice. All right, I might do a little quick time lapse just so I won't bore you guys. So let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. And look at that, we are now finished pretty much doing the first part of the driveway. As you guys can see, it is now looking very nice. You can see how the driveway is turning out, and now we can head over back home and pick up the excavator so we can remove all these rocks from the driveway and it can be smoother. So I'm gonna make my way back over there. Dude, it looks so nice. Look at that. Alrighty, we are now back. I always forget to turn off the engine. There you go. Alright, we are now back. Let me hop right in back in this thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of using this because sometimes it's kind of annoying. We're gonna start off by chipping at this rock right here. So let me get the arms lowered like so, and I'm gonna get it a little bit closer. Hold on, like right here, and let's start removing some of this rock. There we go, look at that. Oh my goodness, dude, it is perfect now. I think it's almost perfect. So we took that giant rock out of here, and oh my goodness, what are my arms doing? Let me give this a nice check, and let's see. Oh, there's another one right here. We're gonna have to take this one out as well. Let me hop right back in, and let me dump some of this rock right down here. So let me tilt it down. There we go. And let's get this giant piece out of here because it does not look good. So let me lower my arms, and let me tilt this a little bit down. Oh, that's a little bit too much. I think that should be good right here. Hold on, I need to lower my arms a little bit more. So I've been trying to get it from that angle, but it's not working. So I'm gonna try to dig it from the side and see if that works, because I've been trying to dig at it for a good minute now and it does not want to come out. So I'm not sure what to really do right now. Yeah, you see, nothing happens. We might just have to deal with it, honestly, because I cannot get it out of the driveway. But we're going to continue moving and remove the rocks on the other side. Not on the other side, a little bit more down here, because the sun is pretty much, where is it? Oh my goodness, the sun is halfway done. Yeah, it looks like it's about like 6 p.m. That is not good. The last task is to make sure we remove a good portion of these rocks, especially this huge chunk right here. So let's get on excavating. There we go. Look at that. And let's pick up the pace because the sun wants to start going down. So let me hurry up. Alrighty, everyone, we are almost finished. We just need 2 more sections, which is this one and this one right here. Let's go full speed. Let's try to get this one right here. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so it looks like we just need this piece right here and we should be pretty much done. And there we go. We took the giant blast rock that was stuck right here, and this is pretty much our brand new driveway. So let me hop in my truck so we can actually test out this driveway and see how this thing feels. Alrighty, I am now in my truck and I have managed to bring it around so we can test this thing out, and this is going to be the first test of the brand new driveway. So look at that. Not bad. Oh my goodness, this part is so smooth. Let's quickly go up here. There we go. Not bad. I could probably smooth that out, but I'll probably do it later. And look at that. That was amazing. Not only did we manage to excavate this entire driveway, but we were able to do it in time because the sun is now starting to go down. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you guys onto the next one. Peace. We have our dream garage set up. This looks so beautiful, you guys. I am so tired. I went for a little walk and oh my goodness, what did I just come back to? Yo, is this a brand new house? No way. Hold on. Yo, this is insane, you guys. Let me turn on the lights and ooh, look at that. Wait, what did I turn on? Wait, it's still pretty dark in here. Oh, wait a minute. It turned on the lights from the outside. Oh, that's pretty sick. All right, this is nice. This is a really nice house, but I think I'm gonna be moving now into my dream farmhouse. So let's get a quick tour of this place. It looks really nice. Ooh, look at that, dude. It is so modern inside of this place. Wait a minute, can I turn this thing on? Yo, that is crazy. I kind of want to check out the garage. Where is the garage? I think the garage is gonna be is it here? Nope. Is it in here? Oh, look at this. This is nice. This is a really nice bathroom. Wait, let me turn on the lights. We even got gold faucets. Dude, we are so rich. But I wonder what this is. Oh, yo, this is the garage right here. Oh, I like the garage. I think it looks really nice right here. Hold on, is there lights in here? I need to look for the lights. Where can I turn on the light? It is so dark in here. Yeah, I don't know how you turn on the lights. Maybe it's back here. Oh, yo, there it is. That is sick, you guys. All right, so let's get out of here. Let me close my garage door. There we go. But pretty much, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I used to live on the other side of the map, and if you get what I'm saying, I think it's time to move back. So let's grab the T-Rex and then let me turn this thing on because we are gonna rush over there. And oh, is this new gravel? Holy moly, yo, that's really nice. I did not notice that they added brand new gravel or some type of pavement to the ground. That's pretty sick. We are gonna start making our way to the brand new farmhouse. This is probably my dream farmhouse because last time I ended up moving out, I ended up losing a lot of money and I honestly couldn't afford it. But now since I'm the world's richest APM player, I can now afford it. Dude, I am so excited, you guys. I'm gonna make a right on this intersection right here. So let me slow down. Oh my goodness, I almost crashed my T-Rex. All right, so the house should be right around here. Look at this. Dude, we are gonna be moving into this beautiful farmhouse right here. Look at this. It's got a nice garage right there and it's got a nice farm down here. If we just quickly drive down, look at that. We have a lot of space, dude. This is so nice. W's and the chat. And then if we go quickly up here, up this little road, then you guys are gonna be able to see my new farmhouse. Look at this, yo. Oh my goodness, you guys have no idea how hyped I am, because if you guys take a look at this spot right here, you guys can actually fit an RV right here. Look at this. We can put an entire RV and park it right here. Yo, dude, I am so excited. Let me just quickly open up the garages. There we go. And then let's see if this house looks the same as the interior one. Oh no, this one looks way better. Oh yeah, dude, I'm liking this one way more. Wait, is this 2 stories or 1 story? Oh man. Okay, so it looks like this is 1 story. Oh man. All right, so let me open up the door. There we go. Dude, we have such, I just noticed we have such a beautiful view. I think 13-year bros lives over there. I don't know if he's gonna be moving. And Dusty TV lives right down the road right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that red building right there all the way in the distance. That's where Dusty TV lives. But anyways, we are gonna set up our dream garage. So let's make our way toward the tool store and the trailer store so we can go and pick up our work truck, because we need to park it right inside of the garage and make it look really nice too. But so far this update has been a huge W. It's probably one of my favorite updates of the month. But let's make a right here, and then we should have the trailer store right on to our right side. So let's pull into this dirt road, and then we should be able to see that the trailer store is right here. Oh yeah, so let me back this thing up. I'm gonna back it right here. I'm gonna quickly place an order for a trailer so we can take the GMC Denali. Honestly, I will most likely put this truck on top of the trailer and then have the dually pull it, because that thing has more power. But let's quickly order a trailer. I'm gonna go with this one. Hopefully it fits on that. If it doesn't fit, then I just wasted my money. All right, so let me hop in. There we go. And the trailer should be right here, so hopefully the truck should be able to fit onto this. So let me get it connected. There we go. And we are gonna quickly run inside the tool store, because apparently they added some new toolboxes or something like that. So let me leave this thing parked up right here, and we're gonna go inside and check it out. So let's run inside the plain tool store, and then we are gonna look for the toolbox. But it looks like there is no toolbox. You guys, did we get scammed? Where is it? All right, so let's walk around. I don't see it so far. Is it in this aisle? No, it doesn't look like it's in this aisle. All right, let me go on the next aisle. Nothing. Dude, all of these aisles are completely empty. Look, I'm just looking for the toolbox. All right, so you know what? Let's just go and run through these aisles until we find it. All right, is it on this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. And wait a minute, I see something right there. Oh my goodness, is that the new toolbox? Yo, that is sick. No way, we got the new toolbox. All right, so let me quickly buy one of we're gonna get one of these. Can I get another one? And then yo, there's a tiny one. Yo, this thing looks so nice. All right, we gotta grab one of those for sure. All right, we have the brand new toolboxes. We got 2 of these, and then we also got 2 of these. So let's quickly pay, and then we're gonna quickly set up our dream garage in APM. So let's quickly pay out. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just dropped $3,000 for these toolboxes. That is a lot of money, but that's fine. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna look really nice. But let me hop in. There we go, and we are gonna start making our way back to my house, because we're gonna go pick up the GMC and everything else that we have in the house, and then start moving into our dream farmhouse. But dude, I am so happy that I can finally move it. Ooh, that house got an update too. That's nice. But like I was saying, I'm so happy I get to finally move in back into my dream farmhouse. It's been a long time coming, kind of a huge milestone. So you know, it's a little bit of an emotional roller coaster for me. But anyways, we are back to our house right here, or our current house, because we're gonna be moving out. And then we're gonna pull the trailer right here. There we go. We're gonna disconnect it, and then we are gonna load up the T-Rex on top of the trailer. So let me quickly reverse this carefully. All right, and then I forgot to knock down the ramps. All right, let me quickly knock down the ramps. Boom, look at that. The ramps are now down, and now we just gotta load up the trailer on top of here, which I don't know if this is gonna be fitting on top. Oh my goodness, I almost crashed. Oh my goodness, I almost crashed again. All right, slow and steady wins the race, you guys. Slow. Oh my goodness, dude, do I not fit? Come on. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna come over here, throw up the ramps, and then I'm gonna just try to off-road this thing on top of the trailer. All right, let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I am cooked. And wait, do we need more speed? Hold on. Ugh. Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea. We get inside the dually, we connect connected to right here, and then we try to use this kind of like little slanted area where we could just like load up the TRX. Look at this. Let me just back up this trailer just like that. Let me put this in park, and look at this. We pretty much should be now able to load the TRX. I don't know why I had a lot of trouble loading this TRX. And by the way, meanwhile that we're at it, I'm gonna throw in my toolboxes in here, one right there and then another one right there. I don't know, dude, that is such a tight fit. Look at that. That is such a tight fit. Hold on, I think I need to fix them. All right, there you go. Now they have a little bit more space between them, so they won't be hitting each other. And then we should be able to load this right here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I already messed up. I gotta do this slowly. Careful, careful, and boom. Is that good? Nope, I fell. Okay, so this should technically work. So let me turn this thing off, and boom, we got the TRX loaded on top of the trailer. Now all I gotta do is put these toolboxes in the bed. There we go. Honestly, we could probably close this. Hold on, let me try to kick up the tailgate. All right, nice. That's a really nice fit. And now we should be able to make our way and officially move into our dream house. All right, so I'm gonna make a left onto this dirt road, and then I'm gonna make another left into this intersection right here. So let's slow down. Oh my goodness, don't spin out, don't spin out, dude. That was almost a disaster. That could have been really bad, you guys. But I'm also going to be ordering an RV camper, so hopefully when we get there, the RV should be there, because since our garage has space. Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad. I kind of couldn't stop in time for the stop sign, but that's fine. There was no traffic. But like I was saying, since our garage has space for an RV, we are gonna put it to use. So hopefully it's there when we get there. But we're gonna make a right into this intersection, and then we should be pretty much at home. So let's make a right. There we go. And then home sweet home. We are pretty much back home. Oh yeah, this feels like home, you guys. So let's go up here. Oh, come on, keep driving, keep driving. We're almost there, and we are now at the top. And oh my goodness, no way. Take a look at that. Holy moly, this is gonna be our RV camper that I actually ended up buying from Facebook and got it delivered. But this thing is a freaking beauty, you guys. But I guess before we do load it up inside of the garage, I do want to set up the TRX and everything else inside of here. So let's quickly unload the TRX. There we go. And we don't need the ramps. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will be backing up, because if you guys didn't know, if you guys back up into your guys' garage, you guys do gain more aura points. Get it? Okay, never mind. All right, so we are gonna park up the TRX right here. There we go. Let's quickly let's see, what should we do next? Honestly, we could just throw in the camper already. You know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna throw in the camper, and then we are gonna carefully back this thing up. Careful. Oh, look at that, dude. That fits perfectly. No way. Let's put the camper right here. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is looking really nice, you guys. I'm gonna poke out the TRX just a little bit. Look at that. That looks really nice. And then before we do throw in the GMC, which I don't know if it's gonna fit, it should fit. Yeah, it should fit. We are gonna turn on the lights. Look at that. Yo, that is crazy. But I guess before I do load up the GMC in here, I am gonna quickly go down here and then unload the trailer somewhere around here. Let me unload the trailer right around here. So I think this is gonna be a nice spot. There we go. Let me quickly disconnect it. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh my goodness, I thought this truck was gonna hit me, but I'm not surprised. You guys know I'm the clumsiest YouTuber ever. But let's go up here and let's get these toolboxes and everything else unloaded. Oh my goodness, this looks really nice, you guys. Do we have space? Oh my goodness, dude, this is such a tight space, but we managed to fit in here. W's in the chat. All right, nice. So I guess I'll just park it right up here, I guess. Boom, look at that. Oh yeah, dude, we are cooking, chat. Now we're almost finished. We just gotta set up the toolboxes. Let me open up the tailgate. There we go. So I guess let's start off with the big ones. Let me start off with the big ones. We're gonna put this toolbox right oh yeah, this is actually a really nice spot. Hold on, I think this should be the correct way. Yes, that's the correct way. And then we are gonna put another let's see, we can do a small one. Let me grab a small one, and then let's see, I guess let me just put it between the wall like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Enough space for the charger so you guys can plug in your phones and stuff like that. All right, next up is another big one. Kick up the tailgate, and then I guess this one should go let's see. Oh, we have some space back here, so I guess let's put it back here. There we go. And then a small one can go right next to it. So dude, this is looking really nice. And this one's gonna go right here. Hold on, let me just make sure it's close to the wall, just like so. And boom, look at that. We have our dream garage set up. This looks so beautiful, you guys. Let me know if I ended up cooking and if APM cooked with this update as well. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. I can't wait to drink my cold coffee because I am gonna need a lot of energy, because today we are gonna be starting our own and first junk removal business in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I think we should begin. So first things first, I'm gonna go inside my house, and then we are gonna go inside my room right here, because I'm gonna quickly change so we can get ready for the day. So in 3, 2, and 1, and would you take a look at that? We have our clothes ready to go to work, and I've even got some tools on my belt. Look at that. That looks pretty sick, you guys. So enough of the yap. I think we should. Oh, whoa, did I leave my doors open? Hello? Oh, okay, I don't think I left it open, but let's get out of here. We have a lot of work to do. Let's go and pull out the truck. So I guess let me open up my garage with my control like that. Ooh, look at that. My trucks are looking really nice today. Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna need a work truck, but I'm still gonna take it since my TRX, this beautiful truck, is super low on gas, so I'm not gonna be taking that. So let's take out the GMC. So let's quickly pull that out, and boom, look at that. But before we do get out of here, I am gonna quickly close my garage door because I don't want anyone to be going inside, any of my friends. So let's close that, and then we are gonna make our way towards the implement store, because we are gonna be picking up a trash truck that is gonna be able to help us today to pick up all of the things that we have on our job today. We have about 5 jobs to do, so yeah, we have a lot of things planned for today. So let's quickly make our way over there so we can then pick up this truck and then head down to our first job, which is gonna be near the drag strip. Apparently there were some hay bales on the side of the road. I don't know what the heck is going on over there, but let's quickly pull into the implement store, which is gonna be down the road. What the heck? Why is it closed? I'm not sure why the road is closed. We're gonna have to pick that up. I think we found our second job. Here it is. This is gonna be the trash truck that we are gonna be taking today. Take a look at that. That thing looks pretty insane. It's so beefy. But I am gonna leave the GMC parked right here. There we go. Oh yeah, that was actually a perfect job. So today on the clock, we have about 6 hours to do this. It is currently 10 a.m. We have a good amount of time. We have about like around roughly 8 hours. So yeah, we have a good amount of time. But before we do head out, I am gonna turn on my amber light bar. There we go. And then I'm gonna turn on my arrow board, because we are gonna have to be pulling on the side of the road pretty frequently. So I want to make sure that people can see the hazard lights. But let's make our way to the drag strip, because I told you guys that someone ended up leaving like a stack of hay bales for some reason on the side of the road, and we're gonna go and pick that up first, and then we are gonna go and pick up those cones that someone ended up putting down. I don't know why they closed the road. There's literally no reason why they should be closing the road, but we'll get that road back open once we get back from this quick job. So let's see, I think it's gonna be, oh yeah, the drag strip should be right here, and look at that, we have the hay bales on the side of the road. What the heck, dude? Why would anyone leave hay bales on the side of the road? That is so weird. But let's pull up right here, and then we are gonna lower the bed, because we're gonna start loading up the hay bales right on top of the bed. I guess let's pick up all of these. Oh my goodness, dude, why would anyone do this? I guess someone got lazy. Actually, you know what, maybe it fell out of someone's truck. Maybe that happened. There we go. All right, so we need about like 2 more, and we should be pretty much done with this job. So let me place this one right here. There we go. And oh, actually, you know what, I can just pick 2 of these up at the same time. Dude, I can't believe this is our first job and we already have like a quarter of this bed filled up. But let's get back in here. There we go. And we are gonna drop the bed. Dude, I love this feature. This truck is so expensive. Even though I'm renting it out, who knows, maybe I might buy it in the future. Who knows, you guys. But let's get out of here. We are now heading back to the main city so we can grab those cones that someone for some reason ended up leaving and closing the road. That is so ridiculous. That's I have never seen that in my life. But let's pull in, and the road that is closed should be right around here. Oh, here it is. I see it. All right, so here is where we are gonna have to pull up and pick up all of these cones that for some reason someone left. Like, if someone can explain it to me and help me understand why someone would do this, I would appreciate that. But let's quickly drop the bed. There we go. We're dropping the bed so we can pull all of these cones right there. So I guess let's start off with these first. There we go. Let's do half of these because I can't carry that many since my pockets aren't that big. By the way, don't ask how big my pockets are. All right, so let's place these cones right here. Dude, oh my goodness, we are gonna have so much trash. This is not even funny. I should probably not put the cones right there. That is gonna fall. Let me actually place it right here at the bottom. There we go. go. Oh yeah, that looks way better. And then we'll put the small cones like right here. We'll put them at the top. There we go. Boom, look at that. All right, so I guess we gotta pick up these last final cones, and then we should be done with this job. Hopefully I make a lot of money. If I don't make a lot of money, then I am probably not gonna do this ever again, because it's probably just gonna be a waste of time. So let's pick up all of those cones and finally finish putting them on the back of the bed. There we go. We're almost done. Yes. All right, we're done with the tiny cones. All we gotta do is put the big cones back. So I guess let me finish putting them on the side. I think that was working pretty nice. And this one should be the last one. Oh no, we have one more. Oh, there you go. All right, so we're finished cleaning up the road. Look at that. It is so clean. Now it got me wondering, what if like someone left their trash at the campground? I wouldn't be surprised, but I guess let's pull up the bed and then we are gonna make our way over here and check the campground and see if anyone left their trash, because at this point I wouldn't be surprised if someone left it, even though I feel like this is the job of a park ranger. But that's fine. We work for the city, so I guess it's technically part of the city. So let's pull in. We don't have to pay the toll since we are a worker. And oh yep, I knew it. I told you guys that someone would have left all of their stuff behind. Oh dude, come on. All right, you guys know the drill. Let's raise up the bed. There we go. And then we gotta pick up all of this stuff. Yo, why would anyone leave all this stuff? I'm pretty sure this is expensive. But let's start off with the chair. The chair is gonna go right here. I wish I could fold this. It would have been better, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, can this even fit in the back of my bed? I mean, we're gonna have to squeeze it in. Oh dude, it barely fits in there. No way. And then let's remove the tower light. Now this is probably gonna go on top of the hay bale since it's pretty heavy and it's pretty sturdy, so I know that it's not gonna move. And the campfire, I'm just gonna put the wood right here on the side. It's not trash. It's gonna go back to nature. Go back to nature. Let's grab the American flag and then we are gonna grab a tent. Oh, there you go. Dude, this is not gonna fit in here. Oh my goodness, there is no way. Oh, there you go. All right, so let me quickly drop the bed down. Let's see how this is looking like. I'm also gonna have to put the flag right here, or I don't know. I mean, you know what, I could just leave it here. It could be a really nice decoration. Oh yeah, that looks actually nice. You know what, that is gonna stay. Dude, we are filling up really bad. Look at that. We're pretty much halfway filled up. We still have a small section where we could put some more junk, which hopefully we don't have any more junk, and this is pretty much it. But I believe someone ended up leaving some trash in the back of the APM store. We're gonna go and check right now. It might have been a homeless guy, you guys, so we're gonna go and check right now if they ended up leaving any trash behind. Okay, so this is the church and then the APM store is gonna be right here. So let's quickly pull in. Uh-oh, on accident I turned off my engine. There you go. And then we are gonna check right here in the back. So let's quickly reverse and we are gonna park right here. So let's go in the back and see if there's any trash. Oh my goodness, I literally walked past by it. So let's pick up this sleeping bag. Dude, this guy had a nice quiet setup. So a lantern, some marshmallows, which looks like he was eating pretty good, and lastly it looks like there's a shovel for some reason. Hopefully he didn't use this for anything bad, but let's quickly dump all of this in the back of the bed right here. I'm not gonna drop it anymore since I don't want any of these things to fall. So let me put the shovel right here in the back. There we go. We're gonna put a nice lantern right there, a sleeping bag. Honestly, the sleeping bag is gonna go right here in the back for sure. And then we have some marshmallow, which I guess we can just throw in the back as well. So let's quickly do that. There we go. All right, let me just double check and make sure I didn't miss anything, which it looks like the entire back of the store is clean and it looks like I am doing my job very good. But if we take a look at the time, it is 3 p.m., which means we are in the last 3 hours of our time. So we gotta hurry up and finish this last job, which is literally down the road. It's right there where the house is. I think someone ended up leaving some tools that they don't want anymore, and we're gonna go and pick them up and put them in the back of our bed. So let's quickly pull over to their house right here. So let me carefully slow down, and I don't see anything so far, you guys. Yeah, I don't see anything. What the heck? Oh, wait a minute, is that it right there? No way, dude, these things are so small. I almost did not see them. So let's quickly park up our truck right here on the side. There we go. And then we're gonna pick up all of these tools right here. It looks like they have a tow strap that they don't use anymore. So let me quickly hop back here. There we go. We're gonna put it right, I guess we'll put it right there. Awesome. And then we'll grab, let's see what else. We'll grab this leaf blower, which I think it works. Wait a minute. Yo, this thing works. Look at that. No way. Wait, does this work as well? The grass cutter? Hold on. No way. Yo, these things are like brand new. I might have to keep it, you guys. Look at that. I did not know for sure. I thought it was broken, but I guess let's put them here in the back. Who knows? We might sell it. So let's put the leaf blower mower right here. There we go. And then we'll put the grass cutter right in the back as well. We're gonna put it right underneath the bench. Nice. Look at that. Dude, this thing is fully loaded with junk. Well, kind of. I think the only thing we have to do now is head over to the garbage area where we can dispose all of this and drop it up, because I'm not gonna keep this since all of it is pretty much junk. But before we do head over there, let me quickly grab some gas. I'm pretty low on gas since this is the first time I've used this truck. So I guess let's quickly put some gas right here. All right, there we go. So let's quickly fill up some diesel, because this is the only thing that this truck takes is some good old diesel. And we are gonna run to the gas station and grab a quick drink. So I guess let me quickly grab oh yes, you could never go wrong with a nice Coca-Cola, or in this case a Bloxy Cola. And oh my goodness, what happened to my head? Oh, there you go. All right, so the drink is on me, my friend. What? I have to pay you? It's my birthday. So now let me hop in and we are gonna make our way to the trash area, disposal area, which is not too far. Thankfully, we don't have to drive across the city. So let me make sure the road is clear. Let's make a left turn and then we are gonna pull into this dirt road here again. So let's quickly do that. And here we are. This is pretty much where you come and dump all your trash. There doesn't seem to be a lot of mess today, but that is about to change. So let me quickly park the truck right here. We're gonna lower it and we are pretty much gonna unload everything from the bed. So we have quite the work to do. Let's start off with the tent. Let's put the tent right there. Let me grab the picnic table. Oh, this is so heavy, you guys. And then we have a couple of more items that we gotta pick up. Dude, there is so much. We're not even halfway finished, you guys. By the way, if you guys do want any of this stuff, feel free to come to the trash disposal area. It's gonna be right under here, and then you can pretty much grab all the things that people don't want. I don't want as well. So let me jump back in. Let's grab. Oh no, that's so disgusting. I just slept on that. Let me grab the. Oh my goodness, there is so much stuff, dude. There's also a lot of hay bales that we have to unload from the truck, but I think we might be halfway done now. Let me just finish putting this right here. Yeah, look at that. We just need the cones and the hay bales, and we should be pretty much done with this job, and we'll be able to return the truck and pick up our beautiful GMC Ultimate Denali from the implement store. So let me quickly grab all of these cones. Let me grab the last 3 big cones from the bed, and that is gonna be it for the cones. Now let me just quickly line them up against the wall right here. Jeez Louise. Let's finish up by putting the baby cones. Wait, I forgot. We still have like 3 more hay bales. Whoops. So let's put the last 3 hay bales right here. Let's quickly stack them like that. And I think that is gonna be it for... Oh, no. We have a shovel. Let's grab the shovel and let's place it right on the floor. All right, I think we are now officially done with unloading the truck. Look at that. It is pretty empty in here. Let me just quickly drop it. There we go. And then we are gonna make our way to the implement store so we can start leaving this truck and then pick up our truck. Pick up our truck? Get it? Okay, never mind. Alright, everyone. We have arrived at the implement store. I'm gonna get this thing parked where I found it, and before I leave it parked up, I am gonna turn off the light bar and the arrow board. So I think that should be... Oh no, oops, my arrow board is still on, so let me actually turn that off. Nice. All right, there you go. We got that thing delivered and we should now be able to pick up our truck. So let me hop in, let me get this bad boy started. Now be able to clock out and start making our way back to our beautiful farmhouse. So I guess I'll catch you guys over there. All right, everyone, we have now arrived back to our beautiful farmhouse. So let's quickly park up our truck right here. There we... Oh no, I almost crashed. There we go. And we are done with the day. We managed to do it just in time, literally on the clock, and finish our first day of our junk removal business. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. It means the whole world to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.